Hey folks, welcome to Fantastic Fridays where we talk about Fantastic Four comics. And today we're doing 3 issues, but the last one tonight is John Byrne. Oh my gosh. Okay, so looking forward to talking about this. It's going to be pretty awesome. So before we do all of our stuff, let's talk about what's coming up. So we've got now this, I believe it's going to be, we've only got a couple more episodes left of the He-Man live stream. So just give me 1 second here. I want to get the graphic here for you. Oh no, I'm out of space. Oh my goodness. Hold on a second. Well, hold on a second. Really? How can I be out of space? 1 second. Okay, let's try that again here. Okay. So tomorrow is
the most powerful stream in the universe.
And we're going to be talking about He-Man and the Master of the Universe, Season 1, Episodes 51 to 58. And yes, I know that Stone Dar and Rock On aren't in these, but I was running out of masters to put on the icon. So we're going to do Saturday. We're going to do those episodes of He-Man, and then on Wednesday we're going to do the next. So a few of us, there's a couple of my buddies on the G.I. Joe stream that are going to be actually going to see Masters of the Universe on that day. So it actually comes out, I think is it June 5th? It's actually out June 5th, but I'll be seeing it June 4th, but there are a few people that got advanced previews. So a couple of my G.I. Joe guys are actually seeing He-Man on Wednesday. So here's what's going to happen. It's going to be a little bit weird. So tomorrow we're going to do He-Man and the Master of the Universe, Season 1, Episodes 51 to 58. We're going to complete that bit. Then on Monday, we're going to do, of course, Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Mondays, Avengers. So that's that one. And then Tuesday, we'll be doing Tuesday Night Terrorvision, Night of the Comet. That's hosted by Wrestling with Horror, Pete. So then Wednesday would normally be G.I. Joe. But actually Wednesday, we're going to do another He-Man and the Master of the Universe Season 1, and we're going to complete Season 1. So we're trying to complete Season 1 before the movie comes out, okay? So just give me a minute here, guys. Just bear with me. I want to get through all this. I know you guys were anxious to talk about Fantastic Four. Also, Sean and Steve are going to be late today on this stream, so I'm trying to kind of hold it down until they get here. Sean's going to message me if he's really late. We're just going to kind of start without him, but I'll give him a few minutes to get here. But okay, so it's a little bit weird. The schedule is going to be a little bit weird. Okay, so Avengers is fine. Night of the Comet, He-Man. Now on Thursday of next week, I'm going to be back with the War Room. So we're going to start the War Room up again, and we're going to be talking about Jean-Claude Van Damme's movie Knockoff. And so I have the graphic, but not just yet. So we're going to do Knockoff and then Fantastic Four for next Friday as well. After that, we're going to start a little bit of a different thing because we're going to do a He-Man discussion. So June 10th, Wednesday, June 10th, we are going to do a live discussion of Masters of the Universe 2026, the new movie. We'll have our normal panel on. I'll open it up to some members if some members want to come in and discuss it. And then after that, we can see if there's enough time or if enough room, other people can come in and discuss it. So that'll be on Wednesday. So G.I. Joe will not return until June 17th. We're not stopping G.I. Joe. I don't want you to think G.I. Joe's done. It's just that right now there's so much He-Man content. We've got to get that out of the way. So got to get that out of the way. Then after that, we'll return to our normal streams after that, okay? So that's just to let you guys know what's going on there. Okay, let me thank the channel members. These are the super friends. So we thank them at the beginning of every stream. And special shout out and thank you to our friend Clobber in Times, who we miss a lot. And we definitely miss him on Fantastic Four. He would have been all over this if he could have been here with us. So we miss him. I think some people are already putting a CT in the chat. But yeah, so wish Clobby was here, but His YouTube channel, I think it's still going. He unfortunately, I think his Twitter was hacked. So, but his YouTube channel, I think, is still okay. But yeah, so big shout out. Thank you to him, and he would definitely be here if he could be. Okay, so let's thank the super friends. Let's thank Dan, Sean, Stephen, RR, Philip Story, Mark D, Digger Jim, Brennan, Quagnar, Just Joe, GT James, DJ, Rogues, Java James, Killer Pizza, Adam Moore, Raj, Phantom Outsider, Tevia, Soy Tamongs, Classic Comics, Star Wars Politics, Don Kamua, All Rocks, Virtual Reality Fitness, Joe, Timothy Brown, Johnny Rocketed, Retro Toy Princess, Wes Cagle, Biggie Shack, Jed Ravenwolf, Thomas Naven, Clone Captain, Daniel Collins, Simic Slayer, Anthony Beltre, Mindmaster, Bacon, Dino, and King Calabac. So thank you guys. I appreciate you. Okay, so I'm going to show the comic. We're going to just give it a second here. Let me talk to everybody in the chat who's here. So CT was here. How's it going? RR with a CT. Thank you. At last, the days of Byrne are here. Your favorite era. Yes. It's time to get burned or get ready to burn. I don't know. What do you got? What do you think's a good thing to say? Hey, Classic, how's it going? Joe Dog is here. What's going on, dude? Philip is here. Hi, Phil. How's it going, man? I hope all the burn victims are out in force. Yes. Come on. This is John Byrne, so we can't have any BS on this one. Out of space. Make sure it's not blue or I don't know what happened there. It's like, hey, how's it going, DJ? When is Dr. Doom returning? Well, he came back. He was resurrected, so he's definitely going to be back. I'm not sure when. I've only read up to 232. This is my first time reading these. So G.I. Joe had to get pushed because John from Action Flicks, him and I are kind of co-doing G.I. Joe together. So he runs the Action website. It's called actionflix.com, and he also has a YouTube channel. So he's been running G.I. Joe with me. The reason we're even doing G.I. Joe is because we together decided that. So he's going to see He-Man on Wednesday. So we can't do a stream without him. And then the next Wednesday, we have to do the live discussion of He-Man because I want people to have 1 week to see it. So G.I. Joe will return. No, it's not rejected. It's coming back. Don't worry about it. Do I ever lose my voice? No. Still going, Clobby channel. Nice. Okay. RR, thank you for the super chat, man. Get ready to feel the burn, the John Byrne. Welcome to my favorite era of the Fantastic Four. Also, I'm seeing MOTU on New Zealand's 4th of June, so it's a day ahead of Canada. Oh, nice. You can spoil it if you want to, but I'm going to be seeing it the 4th as well. So I'll be seeing it on the first showing on the 4th at my theater. So, but yeah, well, thank you for the super chat. So let's, okay. So first off, I can't scroll. You gotta be effing kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. I can't scroll again on this. Okay. So, since you gave me the $10, I'll give you this one. This is the only one I can click on. It's definitely worth it. How about one more? All right. Thanks, RR. I appreciate that. Oh, wait, Steve's here. Let me bring Steve in, which I can't with the thing. Steve, I'm going to have to bring you in, and then I'm going to have to leave, and then I'm going to have to come back. So, I mean, what a stupid thing. Okay, so let me bring Steve in. Hey, Steve.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Hey. All right, you're free. I gotta go and come back, guys. I will be back.
StreamYard, poor StreamYard.
Oh, so stupid, StreamYard. All right.
So while J-Man is coming back in, this was kind of like a ultra nostalgic afternoon for me because I was in my old neighborhood. I knew we were doing this FF run with Byrne that I love, and J-Man, you might know what I'm talking about. Yes, Phil, for the 4 or 5 seconds that J-Man was uploading it again, it was my show.
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to take that long. I have a pretty kick-ass computer.
Yes. But I was in the old neighborhood that I grew up in as a kid, and I think it's Dad's Cookies or Peak Freens or something. And I had the car window down, and the smell of the cookies being made took me back to like 1977 when I lived in Scarborough.
Oh gosh, yes.
And that's around the time that I was picking up comics. And so going over these issues with Byrne, that cookie smell, shaved some years.
I love
Benjamin
cookies.
Button now because of that.
Hey, there's a Benjamin Button, or not really, but there's I just read an Avengers for next week where this kid keeps getting resurrected. He keeps getting born again. So,
cool, interesting.
Okay, so Sean messaged me. He says I'll join when I can. So we can just go ahead, because I mean we're only doing 3 comics, but also we started later. We'll give him another 5 minutes. Did you watch any of Spider Noir?
No, I haven't, because I was working on pages for my comic. But when I watch it, it's going to be in black and white.
Yeah, of course. If you're watching it in color, that's completely silly.
Yeah,
but so I watched.
What'd you think?
I watched 2 episodes. I posted a review, and the gist of it is I gave the first episode a 6 out of 10. With the second episode, I'd give it both of them a 6 out of 10. But I feel like it will now get slightly better. My main issue with Spider Noir is many things. Firstly, I know it's a copy of the Spider, and they don't acknowledge that, so it just pisses me off in general. But they're also not going full on, because his name is Ben Reilly. They couldn't use Peter Parker. There's a whole bunch of weird stuff. He couldn't smoke. So, like, I don't know what's going on with the rights.
Because you know why? Okay, this is a weird thing, but like Spider-Man can't drink beer. So Peter Parker, they don't have him drink alcohol in the 616. Right. It makes no sense.
Yeah.
He's like, seriously, he's a grown ass man.
Right.
And kids love Wolverine. Wolverine has the
drinks, smokes.
Ben used to have a cigar. Like, I get it, but you're telling me that a dude who's playing a noir character can't smoke or drink?
This is what I'm saying. It's taken me out of it a little bit. Like, so like Nicolas Cage looks good. Everything, it actually looks in black and white, actually looks pretty awesome. Mm-hmm. And when Spider-Man's flinging around, it's pretty cool. But here's the thing. So about 5 minutes into episode 1 of Spider Noir, he's like, oh, I gave up being Spider-Man. I'm like, oh, it's like James Bond gives up. Jessica Jones doesn't want to do it. Daredevil was given up, then had to come back. Punisher doesn't want to be all of these people don't want to be the hero. So I'm like, why am I watching this? When it started, the first minute of Spider Noir, I was like, hell yeah, this is going to be really good. Anyways, he by half an hour into episode 2, he goes back to being Spider-Man. So it's not too long. It's 1 episode and a little bit. But I didn't realize that there's Silvermane is the main bad guy. Sandman is in it. Electro. So it's like a lot of the guys are going to be in it. More of the guys that don't need tech.
Right.
So I don't like the intro credits because it has a kind of a modernized song. I don't like that because it takes away from the look of it. He doesn't smoke. It's Ben Reilly. So it's not Peter Parker. It's Ben Reilly. Because they don't want to use Peter, but he doesn't smoke or drink, and it's supposed to be,
then it doesn't matter then.
Yeah, I know. Why didn't they? I know. It's just
it doesn't matter.
Like it's just weird.
Do they? Okay, let me ask you a question. Do they honestly think that kids between the ages of 7 and 13 are going to be watching Spider Noir?
No.
And love it off and be cosplaying as this guy and buying his toy over Miles and over Peter?
No, I don't think so.
There's not a chance in hell. There's no way.
No, I mean, he's a cool niche character for kind of the nerds who kind of want that film noir style, the Spider, but like Spider-Man. But like, it's like, yeah, I don't. And even if they are, well, just tell them smoking's bad. Like, I don't understand what this is. Like, I mean, I've never smoked anything or taken any drugs, and I've never been drunk ever. That seems like a lie, but I promise you, I'll swear on whatever you need me to swear on. I took 1 puff. My wife smoked for a time. She's been quit for like 15 years or something. I took like one puff. I was like, yeah, it's just, it looks cool to me. I always love when characters smoke. It always seems cool, but it's just, I never got into it. I never got drunk or anything. So I don't see what it's not gonna, it's not, there's nothing impressionable like, oh no, it looks cool. Well, yeah, your friends are gonna get you into it. A TV show is not gonna make you do anything. It's your friends who get it. If your friends are smoking, they're gonna say, hey, come for a smoke. And if you don't go, here's what's gonna happen. Being a non-smoker, if you got friends who are smokers, the 2 or 3 smokers are gonna be like, hey, we're going out for a smoke, and then you're like, I don't smoke, and then you just hand back like an idiot. Or you can go with them and secondhand smoke 2 packs a day or whatever they're doing. So you got to pick one or the other. And my grandfather smoked, my aunt smoked, and I went and bought them. This is when you're a little kid, could go buy smokes. I'd go buy smokes for my grandfather. He'd give me money, and my aunt would give me money, and I'd go buy smokes for them. So clearly, it wasn't.
Classic example. School trip, went to the science center,
Mm-hmm.
and they showed us healthy lungs and lungs with all.
Oh yeah, that was gross.
And I'm like, I'm never smoking, but did I want to see Sonny Crockett with a cigarette in Vice? Absolutely.
Hell yeah, I'm still here. Yeah, hell yeah, you want to see him? Smoking because that's what it is or whatever.
Yeah. And like the whatchamacallit, there's a Marvel 2-in-1 where they're playing poker, and it's like Miss Marvel, Thing, Beast, Nick Fury, and Wonder Man. And I think Nick Fury and Ben are smoking away at the poker table. And I'm like, but of course they would. Right? What's up, Vaughn?
Hey, Vaughn.
Yeah, and none of those characters. I loved Sean Connery's Bond. I think Roger Moore maybe smoked a cigar in 1 or 2 of them. Maybe the first one, Live and Let Die. But I never was like, yeah, let's go do it.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. Yeah, Spider Wars. Yeah, it's like a 6 out of 10. I'll finish it up. Silvermane is good. We know the actor. If you look him up, you'll know. And I do like Nicolas Cage. So it's Kat Hardy. They call her Kat Hardy, whatever. She's okay. I don't like his secretary. She's annoying. Who else is in it? All the other guys seem pretty good. Like Sandman's fine. Like everybody's. I'm not really excited about any of them because they still. When he's in costume, he looks cool. So, okay.
Trench coat, goggles, and a fedora. You can't go wrong.
Yeah, that is cool.
It's pretty easy to look cool.
All right, so Sean is not here. Do you want to do these credits, or should we just?
You know what? Let me 2:30. Let me pull it up here.
Yeah, 2:30. The Ontario Science Center is awesome. You were correct. Yeah.
Yeah. Too bad it doesn't exist anymore.
Wife there and visit. Yeah. Yeah.
They've closed it.
I ended up so I did back Cobalt. I backed all the comics we discussed on your stream.
Oh, cool.
So Cobalt went through.
Nice.
So that one and that one. So that one's done. I think Wayfarer has a few more days, and then the other one, the trench coat guy, which I just literally forgot the name of it. That's not for another 18 days or something. So.
Okay, that's sweet.
But yeah, this is the conclusion. So while you're finding that, this is the conclusion of last week's Eben Seeker and that woman or whatever. Okay, so you got okay, so go for it.
All right, so Fantastic Four 230, Fire Frost and the Eben Seeker. Release date February 24th, 1981. Cover date May 1981. We have got writer Doug Monek. I guess that's how you say his name. Penciler Bill.
Oh, Mensch. I think it's Don Mensch.
So he's a Mensch. All right. So Doug Mensch.
I think so. Let me see. Hold on.
Okay. Moencn.
Yeah, it's Mensch, I think.
Mensch. All right. So Doug Mensch. Sorry, Doug. Inker Joe Sinnott, colorist George Russos, letterer Kim Novak, and editor Jim Salicrup.
All right. So this is the guy from the Black Hole here.
Mm-hmm.
Got the Avengers. And we've got Fire Frost, who is the light version. So the Eben Seeker, they both went to a black hole. And he's basically like a black hole monster. She's sort of like the light. I think, do they give you the origin right here? Yeah, this is the conclusion. No. It's still going to. This is the conclusion of this story, but then there's ramifications of this story for the next one before. So this is right before John Byrne. So it's not John Byrne yet. John Byrne starts with 2:32 tonight. Science Center's closed. Yeah. Shut it down.
Yeah, it's messy. Let's just say the reason it was closed is messy.
Shut it down. Yeah. And Backrooms looks pretty cool. No, Joe Dog, it looked kind of weird to me. I thought that if the movie looks weird, then I like it. And that Obsession looks cool too. I like when there's like weird things going on.
I do want to see that one.
Yeah, I'll see those. But first we got to go see He-Man, and then I'll go see that crummy Supergirl movie. But I'm still going to see Supergirl, which I'm not seeing Mandalorian, so that's pretty rough. And I think Mandalorian will be better than Supergirl, but I'm still saying it's Supergirl. I have to go. I can't not go, just in case if there's something cool in it. Okay, so here's the guy. So he's coming to Earth. This is a recap from last week, guys. So remember, he's getting bigger and smaller depending on like the negative energy that he's like expending, and then he's also like sucking stuff back. So it's a whole thing. This is all from last week, and the city got razed, right? They tried to blast him with a whole bunch of stuff. It's just like, it's not working. So she's come, and she doesn't really interfere. So she says that like, oh, he's been doing this before, and I kind of follow him around or whatever. And he's sort of like from the far, far future, but like a different planet, right? So it's something like that. And he created that island that you saw that was floating. So this is sort of like a little bit of recapping, but new information. It's all fine. Now here's his race of guys. So the two of them, the Eben Seeker and the Fire Frost or whatever, they were lovers, and they were kind of like the last of their race or whatever. And you get to see like that's what they look like. Those are the two of them, those green folks.
Really?
Yeah, that's them. I won't go see Supergirl unless Jamie gives Lisa. Oh, that's not going to happen. You're not going to go see it then, R. I mean, a 6 out of 10. That's like a pass. It's not going to pass just because it's based on Tom King's rubbish story. If Woman of Tomorrow was 4 issues long, it would still be too long. But at 8 issues, it's incredibly long and needlessly long. I was just telling my wife, Days of Future Past is 2 comics. It's like, so you telling me more cool shit happens in 8 issues of Supergirl than in Days of Future? Like, it's just like, what are you talking about, right? Like, it's just terrible writing. Anyway, so I love this. I like when there's aliens that are aliens. Like they're not like cool looking aliens. They're just like, okay, like they don't look very cool. They look kind of whatever, right? But that's what aliens would be like.
And did I misread that they were looking for the Hulk?
Hulk?
If you go back to the second panel, overtaking the Hulk would not have been difficult.
Oh no, but not that Hulk or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, okay. So 40 solar years. Yeah. This is just like the background of their race or whatever. Mm-hmm. So it's like they were the Xanth and the Shireen. And it's like there's like this big
satellite of some sort,
satellite dish thingy or whatever. So they end up going into the black hole with it, and then they come. Now it'll explain what this is later.
Thanks, Phil.
Has anyone seen? Yeah. Has anyone seen? What was the name of that movie? It was a famous franchise. I think it's called Star Trek. So
not familiar.
Yeah. Okay. So what it was like there's these guys with laser swords. No, that's not the one. That's a different one. So Star Trek, the motion picture, keep that in mind for this one. And listen, Star Trek, the motion picture, also known as a 10 out of 10 masterpiece. Anytime you can reference that masterpiece, you're going to have something cool. So they follow something in there. And then this is really cool. Like, how often do you get to see black hole? Like, this is what they're trying to interpret as a black hole. Mm-hmm. So the two lovers go in the black hole. And then it gets all, unless it's by surprise. Wait, what do you say? Yeah, no, that's what's going to happen. It'll probably be it'll be better than Superman. It has to be, because because Supergirl won't be treated like an idiot who's beat up and bleeding the entire time because it's a girl. So they wouldn't want to do that. But because it's Superman, they can beat him up and make him a loser. They won't make Supergirl a loser because then they'll get backlash saying, oh, you made a strong female character, you made her into a loser, right? So they won't do that with Supergirl. So she'll at least be like, she'll win in the end. And I guarantee you, they're not going to smash that guy in the face and kill him or not kill him, depending on whoever's interview or YouTube channel you're on for that Supergirl dumbass ambiguous ending. It'll just be a normal movie. I can already tell. Will you be? No. If it's, I will always tell you my real opinion. I don't care. Superman's my favorite character. So I was the most positive when we saw that Superman movie. You didn't know this. Did you know this, Steve? I was the most positive. I said I can't remember if you were on the stream when I said that. Sean and I walked out at Superman movie, and I was the most positive. Out of everybody, there's 5 of us. I was the most positive. Saying that. Yeah. How about F you guys? How's that sound? Oh, I'm negative. I was the most positive. I was like, well, there's some cool sci-fi parts in that. And like my 2 buddies were, that movie was trash. Stop saying good things about it. I was like, oh my God. Like the truth, justice, and the American way. Yes. I in Canada, I'll still do it the American way. I'll do it the Canadian / I'll do the,
they've changed it, right?
Oh,
they don't say American way anymore. They say something else.
Yeah, they don't. Well, they don't even say it in the comics anymore. They just say truth and justice.
Or
something stupid. Why don't they just say American way? Nobody. Like, is anyone actually offended by that? Like, I'm in Canada and I'm not offended. I'm actually kind of offended they took it off.
Unless there's some Americans that are offended by it, who knows?
Maybe, but it actually pisses me off that they took it away because I feel like they're trying to like fool me, like, oh yeah, it's truth and justice. No, I know it's the American way. Like, I get it.
Man who grew up in Kansas. What other way would it be?
What other way would it be? Even G.I. Joe, a real American hero, they still call it a real American hero. Like in Canada, we love G.I. Joe. I don't understand why it would matter. Hey, Fadagan, how's it going?
Hey, what's up?
No one shouldn't stop praising what like someone says to stop. Yeah, unless I say it. Hey, Rogues. If I say stop, then you should stop. Which it should be the Welsh way. It should be the Welsh way.
Phil, you're hilarious. Yeah, totally agree with you.
So now, okay, so the cycle's all repeating in the black hole, and you can see that this girl became the white. So she actually, they drew it differently, which is great because you've got him as he's got the black with like the white outline. He's almost like outlined in white, and she's outlined in black or whatever. Very cool. So they really got to get him back to the black hole. That's sort of the main mission here. So he comes down. This is all like very neat. And when they give you the final thing at the very end, it's kind of cool. So there he is going around. And I actually wrote a lot of notes for this one. So he needs to get back to the black hole. And there's a lot of like Reed Richards science isms. Like, well, we'll get to it in a second. Here comes the the Avengers. And I love it. The Avengers notice, obviously they know something's going on, so they're on their way. This is where they talk about like there's a bunch of worlds. It's like there's the Big Bang, so it's like they're talking about the universe beginning, and then the cycle will just repeat itself. Like it's just like, which we kind of already think about in science, anyways. It's going to expand, then it just collapses again.
Yeah, big bang, big crunch.
Yeah, right, and then it just repeats on itself. So very cool. There's a lot of science in this one here. They're like, let's get a couple of science ones in here. So they go off to meet up with the guy, and he doesn't really trust humans, and he's draining life and all of this stuff. So they figure they got to take him to the negative zone, and it'll give him some sort of energy or something. I started to lose what was exactly happening. This is one of these ones where I was like, I just trust that the writer is guiding me along the path I need to go on.
Right.
And I'm just going to surrender to it. It's like, sure. Like, what's going on? I'm with you. I'm with you, buddy. Americans nowadays get offended. Yeah, I know. I don't understand why. Like, you're in America. Like, I like Canada. If I didn't like Canada, I wouldn't be here. Like, I can go anywhere. I like Canada. The only thing I liked about Superman was the dog. No, I didn't like the dog. The dog actually achieved a lot more. Yes. No, I don't like. I know you're a dog person, R, and that's great, but I hated that dog. When Crypto gets shot in this new Supergirl movie, I'm going to be very excited. The only dog I don't like many. There's a few animals I like. I like Mad Max's dog from Road Warrior, and I liked the dog in The Boys, Terror.
Right.
I thought he was a good or she. Is it a she? I don't know. That dog was a very good dog, and then it got killed. I was like, I didn't like that. Plus 17, 2:43 a.m. Oh my goodness. You guys are
Okay.
going back and forth.
Europe's on fire right now.
Oh my god. Welsh would be. That looks like you just went like this and typed stuff. You just randomly typed it. Those are not real words.
That's like when I fall asleep on the keyboard almost.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it'll end in a few trillion years. That's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let you know how it is when you can go to the restaurant at the end of the world or whatever. Plus 34. Yeah. Big crunch.
Yeah, no big crunch.
Yeah. All right. So they're going to open up the negative zone portal.
Look how flat Reed is.
Yeah. He's doing a lot of power. John Byrne, as soon as John Byrne comes in, all of a sudden he's using powers every second.
Mm-hmm. You'll also notice too that when Byrne takes over, at some point Reed starts looking his age.
Yeah.
Byrne actually ages him up and thins him down. He doesn't draw him like muscular and manufactured style.
And he gives Sue new hair, and I don't like the new hair, unfortunately.
Yeah, like she gets new hair like every 6 months almost.
Crypto guy. Yeah, that's what it is, RR. It's in the beginning.
It's like Joan Wick with a cape. So,
but that's really not. Did you read Woman of Tomorrow?
No.
Yeah, because that's not it. I think people think. We'll talk after if there's time. I think people think Woman of Tomorrow is something that it's not. Like, this was not a Supergirl story.
Yeah,
it has nothing to do with Supergirl.
She's just in it.
She's just in it.
Mm-hmm.
It has not. It could have been Jessica Cruz. It could have been Power Girl. Mm-hmm. You could literally redraw Jessica Cruz Green Lantern, and you would have the same. You wouldn't even have to change the dialogue, except for Krypton or whatever. There's nothing Supergirl. This is a bad story to use as Supergirl. It has nothing to do with Supergirl. And the Crypto thing's nothing. That's like a bait and switch in the comic too. He's not even dead or hurt at all. He's fine. It's a big reveal at the end. Oh, Crypto was never in any danger. It's like, okay.
Well, you'd have to shoot him with a kryptonite bullet or something.
No, he was on the planet where
the red sun stuff, right?
Yeah. But it doesn't matter. I'm spoiling the comic, but there's nothing happens. So, okay. So, protecting the people. This is all cool stuff. There's Reed trying to get the negative zone thingy. So here's where I started to lose what was happening. So there's going to be some sort of containment field that's opening in the negative zone. He's going to contain it. And it's going to somehow provide the energy or whatever so that like he can go back to the black hole, but then they sort of have to guide him back. I kind of like just lost what was happening. And I was like, I like the look of this guy. I like the way that they're trying to figure something out.
Yeah.
I like this woman here. She looks neat. That's all I could really exactly understand. And what was he saying here? I forgot here. You could tell me time to call Lisa. So she's going to call Franklin to make sure that he's okay because they might not come back. So that entire city is going to get sucked into the negative zone, like all of it. So they're like, it might not come back, right? So, and a lot of people are getting nailed or whatever in this thing. And there's going to be people who are pissed off, and you'll see in the next one. So here's where they've got the energy field. And now obviously the Avengers like, what the hell's happening here? Like the negative zone is around. So they come out and Johnny Storm's like, take a hike, eh? We've been doing superheroes for like a long time. You just showed up like 2 days ago. So we're not going to accept your help. So they actually literally say, it's like, we don't want you. It's like, we don't want your trash Avengers here mucking it up with you. You know, your powers don't make any sense. Vision, what can you do? Thor, Iron Man, go build something, go make a toaster. Like, we got Johnny Storm's like, we got this. So Captain America's kind of like, okay, I guess that's it. Yeah, that's great. Tell you what, a billionaire super Bruce source of
Let
Shakespeare.
me tell you, it's what's really funny is Johnny's going to be eating his words in about 20 issues.
Oh, really? Yeah. Okay. Phonetically consistently.
Don't even talk about. I know people say whatever, but other languages, English makes no sense.
Then I got all the floppies and trade back. I love early. So wait, I love that Supergirl. Which Supergirl? Which one were we talking about? So much so I got all the floppies, trade paperback hardcover, and you love the artist. Which one? What are we talking about here? Are we talking about Woman of Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Oh, I got the floppies when they came out, and then I got the first three. I thought, why am I reading this? I didn't like it. I got the compact edition to finish it off, but the art is good. That's about it for me. It's not a Supergirl story. It could be Jessica. If it's Jessica, like, what would be the difference? Pick any female hero that has somewhat powers. You'd have the same thing, in my opinion. Okay, all this. All right, you guys are all talking about the language. That's true. Okay. I plan to buy 5 X-Master Universe figures for now information. Okay, awesome. What else we got? Looking forward to hearing Millie speak 2 alien languages. Mm-hmm. Lobo's not in that story, so I don't know what they're going to do. He's not going to be Comet because Comet dies. So I seriously doubt they're killing Lobo. But when Comet shows up, it's awesome because Comet is awesome, and then he just dies, and you're like, oh, okay, so what was the point of that? So, hey, Mom, you okay? Yeah, I'm okay, Mom, thanks. Whatever.
Like Reed hanging out the window.
Like, okay, honey, this is it. What are we going to do? It's like, oh. It's like, so now it's like, but why? Why have my enemies done this? So they gave him power.
Mm-hmm.
They gave him power. I'm the only person who likes Comet. Stop it, RR. I'm literally the only person. I ran a poll. I was like, who likes Comet? And everyone's like, F him. And then I was the only person. I was like, I kind of like him. And then they're like, put your hand down. Okay. Why? It's like, you must accept your fate. I love this. Where once you were a man who sought life in peace, but now you went through the black hole. You guys went to the black hole, right? And that's it. You made your choice back then. So it's like you got to live with that now. So you got to go back or whatever. Okay. So I said that. So they both have to accept their fate and go back to the black hole. That's the gist of it. And then now they got to figure out how to get the city back. But here's the thing. So they're in some far off planet in the future. It's V'ger.
Mm-hmm.
It's friggin' Voyager. I was like, yes, it's So what was the year on this one? I forgot.
81.
81. Oh, so that's definitely after. Hey, Dan. Yeah. How's it going? Dan's Comic Corner. How's it going, dude?
Hey,
Thanks
Dan,
for being here,
buddy.
You purchase any book just for the art? Yeah, the art is very good in that Supergirl.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I don't think anyone's complaining about that though. Rogues. That's. I mean, I buy all the Supergirl. Like I'll buy it anyways. It looks very good. The Supergirl art in that one. And Maximilian. Oh man, Maximilian was an awesome robot.
Oh man, you know what? We should have figured that out when they showed the image of the satellite.
Yeah, no, they showed it, but it's like you weren't thinking. I wasn't thinking about it, right?
Why would they have such an Earth-looking satellite?
Exactly.
Far off in the future.
So, and it tells you, okay,
that's why they look human.
So in Voyager, they put all of the information. They put like songs and whatever the languages. So they sent that out, and that went through the friggin' black hole, and that interacted with those guys, and then they became those creatures. And then they had all the big. So it's like it went through just like in the motion picture.
Although
Carl Sagan,
I guess nowadays it's all about getting your atoms rescrambled, right? if you go through a black hole.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I like if you're gonna die, you may as well just do it.
Yeah.
Like if you're just see what happens. Like you never know. Maybe you'll come back as this. God help Earth if I get powers. There's going to be a lot of people in trouble. I'll be like, it'll be like, well, I won't be as bad as Homelander, but like, he was despicable. Even I couldn't be that bad. But there's going to be definitely a lot of like free ice cream for me. Okay, so they're trapped in the negative zone in like a floating city.
Mm-hmm.
Bam. All right, here's this guy. They're wearing backpacks, the big G.I. Joe backpacks.
Yeah. This dude he's the Timu Magneto.
Yes. I know, I thought that. He looked a little bit like Magneto there.
Mm-hmm.
Support
Color scheme and helmet.
That's bummed to your line. Oh, they get nothing yet, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
So like the art on that. Are they doing are they doing the artist edition of that or something? They probably will. That story's not very good. I'm sorry, it's not very good. The art is very pretty, but that's it. The artist probably would have done way better with. There's like no fighting. There's nothing cool. They just meander from one planet to another, and nothing of any significance happened. But Tom King, Ruthie narrates it. And it's one of those things where she's narrating and saying, oh, I learned so much. And I learned not to kill. And I learned to forgive. And it's like, I'm reading it. I'm like, sorry, when did you learn that? Like, what page was that on? Like, it's just saying things. So like, so it's like, I don't know, like pick a movie that's nonsense. And then at the end, someone's like, oh, and I learned, like Wayne's World. At the end, it's like, I learned about how great humanity is. Like, what are you talking about? It's just like saying, It's just saying something. You're like, when did that happen? It's brutal. No. I'm asking if there's going to be one. Relax, Rose. All right. 231. You want to do
all right, let's go. I was just looking at Rogues because he's like, you got him totally stoked for a.
No. Sorry, man. I'm just saying I don't know if there's going to be an artist edition of that one.
All right.
Do they even do that anymore? Because everything's on digital, right? Like surely that artist is just drawing it on digital, right? Like
for sure. All right. So Fantastic Four number 231, release date March 24th, 1981, cover date June 1981. It's called In All the Gathered Gloom. So writer Doug Mensch and Roger Stern, who is one of my all-time fave writers, doesn't get enough credit. This one is all hands on deck. It's Bill Sienkiewicz, Al Milgrom, Joe Sinnott actually does some penciling, and Frank Gaokaya. And then the inkers are Joe Sinnott, Bill Sienkiewicz, and Frank Gaokaya. And then colorists are George Roussos, letterer Jim Novak, and editor Jim Salicrup.
All right. They're talking about black holes. Listen, if I go through one, I'm coming back. I'm coming back for all you. I'm going to say I went through the black hole. I got sucked through a black hole, and all I got was this T-shirt.
Pardon?
I know. It's like I got sucked through a black hole, and all I got was a lousy T-shirt.
It should be all stretched, too.
No, remember in Star Trek motion picture, belay that order.
All I remember is, because it came out around this time, was that Black Hole Disney movie.
Yeah, that movie's awesome.
Yeah,
it's friggin' super awesome. I don't know. Sean can't make. He's gonna come whenever. We'll be done by the time he shows up. He's gonna miss John Byrne. Wow. He-Man gets at least 4 comics this year. Yeah, but one of them is written by Tim Sheridan, who is like my kryptonite. Like anytime I see that name, I gave him like 4 shots with that Green Lantern Alan Scott thing. And as I read it, I've never rewritten a comic. I've always said, I probably could write this better than I did. I rewrote. I'm going to show you guys the rewritten Green Lantern if there's time at the end of tonight. Okay. So the entire city are in the negative, or not the parts of the city, not the whole city. Sorry. So now this one's all about subspace. So they're trying to get like, I don't know, they're trying to figure out how to navigate through subspace to get the city back.
Mhm.
What's happening here is it's a montage of people who are stuck in the negative zone and what's happening in their lives. So it's like this guy was getting his shoe shined. All of a sudden, they're like, what the hell? We're in this negative zone. This cop ends up being friggin' cool, man. Guy making hot dogs here, selling, the big salespeople. There's this the guy who's supposed to get this job done. His name is Shiner, Shiner, Shiner.
Lou Shiner.
It's like he gets pissed off or whatever, and then he actually starts a revolt against the Fantastic Four and everything. It's crazy. So they're stuck in here, and they're wondering what the hell they're going to do. They get a little bit of a scuffle, but I mean, it's Fantastic Four. That always happens. So they're basically in different zones now, and this is like they're talking about there's anti-Earth, and they've got to figure out how to navigate through subspace to get back. And Reed's kind of trying to explain it. Here's another one with like a lot of science stuff where I just went with it. I'm like, sure, whatever. I don't. Even like the reason I enjoy Star Trek even a lot too, it's like I just like going with it. I'm like, yeah, whatever they say. I find that Star Trek, if you don't understand the exact terms, it doesn't matter because it's obvious what's happening in the story. So
the technobabble is part of it.
Mm-hmm. I gotta watch Black Hole as an adult. I think it was. I remember it's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's awesome. Well, maybe opposites happen in the next one. If not, then the rest could be great. Read. What are we talking about? Oh, you mean like in He-Man?
Oh.
Well, anyways, Tim Sheridan did that. I love Alan Scott. He's the Green Lantern. He's the only Green Lantern I know, and he's completely ruined. And that new miniseries was garbage. And it's like he's not a hero and he's a loser. I'm like, why making him a loser? It's like you can change. They changed his preferences. It's like, okay, but why is he a loser now? Actually, there's a weird thing with that, which I shouldn't say here, but I'm like, you changed his preferences, and now he's not a hero and a crybaby. What are you saying? What are you actually saying? Isn't that weird? Steve,
that's an odd choice.
You see, they try to do these things, but
it's an odd heroic choice.
Yeah, right. Like now, it's like, wait a minute. You've kind of. Are you saying that these people are like this because that's what you've done?
I'll give you a perfect example. Is when you found out that North Star, right, was heterosexual,
right.
He just was more badass.
Right. You're supposed to.
He's just more badass.
Right, you're supposed to do something with the character to show that okay, but instead, if you make him weak and stupid, then you're like, is that your commentary?
Yeah, it's odd. It's when writers kind of just don't know what the hell to do.
That's right. Just have Green Lantern fight guys. That's it. It's worked forever.
Just make constructs, be heroic. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, man. Like do something cool in that comic. That comic was dead as shit. Anyways, okay, so they're coming for the FF. They're pissed off at the FF saying, well, you guys caused all this, the usual, like hysteria. This one cop's trying to hold them back, and he's very cool. He's like, guys, I'll hold them back. And then they end up building they block off the entrance to the Baxter building because like they're literally guys are trying to get in there. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so here's our character. This guy's name is Stygor the Night Lord.
I wonder if
very interesting goggles.
I wonder if he's a one and done.
Chat, Phil, who are our guys here? Who do we got here?
This character.
Phil's our guy. We got Phil here. I think Phil's still here. Phil, is this guy a one and done?
I don't think I've ever seen him since.
So the Shiner human guy, the guy Shiner, he blames the FF and he's starting up the big group, all right, guys, we're sick and tired of the Fantastic Four saving our lives and kicking the shit out of the bag. Oh, wait a minute.
What's he standing? Is that a floating bulldozer?
Yeah, it's like, no, I think, what the hell is he standing on? How did that get there? Well, he's on a construction site, so he's got all these vehicles there or whatever.
That is absolutely amazing.
All right, we hate the Fantastic Four. Some of the people are like, well, we're not that really sure about, they're kind of like, well, I don't know about that.
Mhm.
So there's anti-Earth. There's the subspace. It's right there. Where's subspace? Right there. I just drew it. Just go through there. It's like, all right, here we go. So now they're trying to. Oh, here comes the bad guy to kind of attack them. And we'll get to that in a second. So now there's a reporter. This is back home. Like this is like on Earth. So they're like, oh, there's like this big empty black space here where the city was, and the Baxter Building's gone. And so Alicia and Franklin are like, oh my God, like, where's everybody? It's like, okay, let's go. They all hug. They're like, it'll be okay. It's like they'll be okay. From Ton. Yes, that's correct. Yeah, I'm not saying Tim Sheridan did the change. I know he didn't do the change. I read Earth 2. I read the Earth 2 series. If it had Alan Scott in it, I grabbed it. Out of the Golden Age, my most read Golden Age is All American Comics with Alan Scott. Yeah. So yeah, I did. I knew that there. Yeah. Yeah. Those upcoming He-Man comics. Yeah. Yeah. Tim Sheridan stinks. He-Man will be a loser and do nothing. Okay. This is cool. So check this out. He's using his arm to grab on, and then now he's stretching and going through. So they're going into subspace here. There's subspace. It's yellow. And they're trying to, and then they're fighting this guy here. Throwing shit at him.
Yeah.
So they're okay. So Steiger attacks. Oh yeah, Shiner here. Where's Shiner? Okay, so no, they're fighting this guy. This is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there he is. There's the bulldozer. Like they're coming to break down the Baxter Building's defenses. So the cop's like, no, stay there. So some of them are attacking the cop. And look, he's got a gun. It's like he's gonna go shoot the fence out, and then like, what are we gonna? It's like, wait a minute, you're gonna shoot these guys? Like, it's like that's crazy. Pre-order the ticket. So did I. I've already pre-ordered them. Tom Taylor is actually quite friendly. Tom Taylor, yeah. Let me see Tom. I think I met Tom Taylor. Tom Taylor. No, Tom Taylor. Let me see Tom Taylor. Oh, this guy. Yeah, no, I don't think that wasn't the guy. He's a goof. He's a total goof. He's the Spider or Batman does whatever I say, right? Psst, yeah, okay. I'm writing Batman, so I can do whatever. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, he sucks. So anyway, okay, so yeah, more fighting. So let me see here. So we got the cops. Okay, they're trying to break into the Baxter building. Yeah. So we got that. Look at this. They're actually going to try to bust in. And Sue's like, what the hell? Now, Sue, everyone's working together here, by the way. So, like, Sue's trying to keep a force field up. Like, everyone is doing stuff. So it's like, I don't have time for this horse shit. So Johnny's there. You could see, like, Reed is holding on, so he can't come back and do anything. So Johnny comes out to do something.
Because they're going to dynamite the...
They're going to dynamite. Yeah, they're going to blow up the entrance
concrete
there.
So they can get in.
Yeah. Which is reason enough not to trust them. Revelation show is bad. It is. You are correct. It was bad. I still bought it on Steelbook Blu-ray, but it is bad. That's another one. It looks very cool. The cartoon is very cool. So they throw the dynamite up. Now, this actually blew up something, but this explosion actually gave Reed an idea, thinking that if we can cause an explosion, we can actually push the city through subspace to bring it back or whatever. Now, the city is traveling in such a way that this Stygor guy or whatever is like, it's like coming into my territory or whatever. It's just it's actually kind of a mess. Like this actually, that Ebon Seeker really effed up everything pretty good. Mm-hmm. So they're trying to play. Look at this guy. He's shooting. So now the people that he got riled up, they're like, wait, you're trying to shoot the Human Torch? What, are you effing kidding me?
Now, here's a question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, considering the speed of the bullet and considering how hot Human Torch is, wouldn't the bullet just melt before it got to him?
Yeah, maybe. There's a there's an Avengers issue on Monday that answers the question of if a guy is on fire, if the guy's on fire, can water actually put him out? Because spoiler for Monday, there's this guy who has like almost the power of the sun. He's flaming like the sun. So Thor calls down rain, but the rain is evaporating before it even gets to him.
Well, the rain would not, like, it would have to be like a monsoon.
Right. And he'd have to be flooded, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's pretty neat. But anyways, yeah, so I don't know. It doesn't matter, but I like that the people stick up, like for Human Torch.
Yeah. And I love in the Mighty Marvel tradition, he goes to Banner's tailor and gets a purple suit, and you automatically know he's a bad guy because he's in a purple suit.
Right. Yes, that is true.
And then there's a mad art change where Bill Sienkiewicz gets to ink his own stuff.
Where is that? Here?
Yeah, look how different the art is. Because this book it's a many hands book.
Oh my God! Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So let me see who else was one of the inkers. Yeah. Yeah. So with it being that rough, this is Sienkiewicz inking his own work.
Wow.
You could tell by the use of blacks and everything.
Yeah, and you can see that this is different. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's crazy.
What would have been cool is if they knew this was happening, have everything in subspace be drawn by the same person.
Yes, that would have been awesome.
So if Sienkiewicz did all the subspace pages,
that'd be awesome.
That would be cool.
Yeah. So you're right. This looks totally different now. Yeah. So they get this guy.
Mm-hmm.
They rescue the cop, and then this guy's hiding in the building. But the thing is that the building that was going to be demolished, they've emptied the building of everybody. And what they're going to do is they're going to blow that up, and that's going to cause the explosion effect to push it through the subspace.
Right.
In the meantime, Sue is trying to keep everything contained. We go back to the reporter saying, they fought Mole Man, they fought Silver Surfer and Doctor Doom. The Fantastic Four, are they lost forever? Blah, blah, blah. Which they're not going to be because they're going to fix it up. So now the building's going to explode, and then Stygor here gets that guy didn't believe them. So Shiner is actually hanging around the building, and it gets exploded, and then he collides into the guy.
Poor Stygor gets a Shiner. Let's see how bad is oh, he's stuck in the middle.
Yeah, and he explodes. So that guy's dead as hell.
Ooh, yeah. Explain that to the wife and kids.
And then there you go. It goes back through the.
Mm-hmm.
Yay! They're back. We made it. And then Lori is like, "Oh, I just want to be friends with Human Torch."
What?
Yeah.
She was all like Pinky Tuscadero, like hot for him. Yeah. And now, wow. And poor Johnny lost his ear in this edition. They didn't ink his ear.
Oh, no.
Yeah. And this is Frank Gaokaya. His inks are on this one.
Oh, come on.
If he didn't draw it, was he one of the pencilers as well, too? Yeah. So I think this is his penciled and inked stuff. This is just the way that his brushwork is, you can tell.
Yeah. Now, O'Rourke is the cop. Something important here. He thinks that he had seen Shiner go to the building and and explode, and he's like, "Oh no, I think he's dead." And he doesn't want to tell the FF because he's like, they've already have so much burden already that he doesn't want to burden them extra. And he's like, the guy went on his own. So that was very cool. I actually thought that was very cool because he's like, I think Shiner was hiding in one of the abandoned buildings or whatever.
And you know what's cool though? Because it shows a different level of law enforcement, so to speak. You've got AFF, you've got the Avengers, and then you have the cops who are all trying to keep everybody safe. But then everybody in their own way is also cognizant of the stresses that each one undertakes. So like Avengers are trying to help out the FF, and this cop is trying to help out the FF, and vice versa. Like it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, that is cool. Yeah, everybody was like trying to do good or whatever. Okay, so that concludes this this volume. We can look at some cool pinups here. Fantastic Four, some original art.
Yeah, and that's Steiger's only appearance. So he was definitely villain of the month, and that's
Right.
like it. He has not reappeared.
Okay, there's the black.
Right.
Oh, these are color guides, right?
Let me see.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I have a color guide. I have an original color. They're one-offs. I have one for a page from Submariner. It's in that. You're not going to be able to see it. It's in there. I wonder if I put my finger, you see the page?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. They're neat. It's a one-off. It's not as expensive as original art. You could probably get them for, depending on what page and what character, anywhere from like maybe 50 to like, maybe 100 or a couple $100 or something. Like, I think that one was like, 95 or something. Like, it's not like they're not unreasonable. Like you can't get them or whatever. Like so if you're looking for something unique, that's a one-off and definitely of its time, because they're not going to have this now with digital. Right.
Yeah, totally.
Pretty neat.
I think, was it Phil? Yeah, Phil says that Johnny's missing his ear.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah. Nice going. All right.
Frank was in a rush, man. Had to get those pages done.
Yeah.
Absolute deadline crush.
All right. They waited for volume 21.
Yep.
Oh, it's not opening. I got to open it separately. So annoying. Actually, hold on. While I'm doing that, what have you got coming up on your channel, Steve?
We just put up, or at least I think Vaughn has it ready to debut tomorrow or maybe early next week. Our recap of being at Indigo in St. Catharines. And then also we'll have a video for our time in Montreal at MCAF. And then last night we had the pleasure of chatting with Jeff Monk, who is a cover artist for Spawn and various other comics. So he's doing I think he mentioned Department of Truth as well too, and he did a Godzilla cover as well too. Some really cool stuff. And oh gosh, Something's Killing the Children. I think that he did covers for that as well too. I'm trying to remember if I have this issue or not. I can't remember if I actually bought this one.
Oh man, I don't know, but yeah, okay. Well, okay. So hold on, and then for me, make sure you guys are subscribed to Sean. He's not here. He's probably not going to make it now. So make sure you subscribe to Sean. Links there. He does all the same live streams as I do. So my channel is JMan77. What we've got going on is, so there's going to be a little bit weird. Tomorrow is He-Man season 1 episodes 51 to 58. Then Monday's Avengers. Tuesday night television is Night of the Comet, and then He-Man again on Wednesday. So no G.I. Joe this week. No G.I. Joe this week, and no G.I. Joe next week. Because next week after, we're going to talk about the He-Man movie. So it gives everybody a week to go see it. So that's the thing. Okay. And now, hold on a second here. All right, did we miss anything? Yeah, original issue 2. Yeah. Oh, yeah, what were you talking? Somebody was talking about the inaccuracies. Watch Spider-Man Noir. Thank God I know my 30s history. A black man walking into a diner just like that would not happen during the Jim Crow. Yeah, so Rogues, yeah, I know. Okay, so Elephant in the Room. Yeah, it's super fake. Some of these shows are either look, it's another universe and another dimension. So that I know that's a cheap get out of jail free card, but if you're going to do that, then that's the only way that you can do it and kind of say, well, now what I didn't like, this is interesting though. In one of in episode 2 of Spider Noir, there's a character like a white woman, and Robbie's in it, right? So Robbie's the main, like there's no Jameson, so it's actually, hold on, who is?
How do you not have Jameson? You can't. How do you do Robbie without Jameson? In some capacity. I'm not saying it's impossible. It's just curious.
I don't think he'll be in it. No, but anyways, so it's like Robbie, and Robbie's a reporter, so he's not the head of anything.
Of what paper?
I don't remember. I don't think it's the Bugle. Maybe it is the Bugle, but it's Robbie Robertson who's the guy.
Okay.
So he goes to interview this white woman, and I'm saying this because she uses the race card, and she's like, "Oh, you better get out of here before I scream," and you don't want a white woman to scream against a black man or something. And I'm like, but that only works. See, again, that only works if you want us to think of the real world. But this is not the real world, because in the real world, there wouldn't be all this diversity. So I don't understand. Do you want me to say, hey, this is an alternate reality, forget all the rules, like don't think back to history? Or like, what are you trying to give us here? That's one of the errors of these types of things. Either make it historically accurate, or just say, look, it's a different dimension, buddy. What are you talking about? And then I can accept both ways.
Yeah, because like I just did a quick Google search. And so 100 years prior to that, I think was the first black reporter working for an American newspaper, but it was a black-owned newspaper, right? So it would be interesting for me to see if Robbie is a black reporter, what newspaper? That's why I asked, what paper is he working for, right?
Yeah, no, you don't watch Gilded Age, do you?
No.
Do you like those? I love period. I love period things. I love period.
I like everything, man. I studied Shakespeare in school, so for sure.
Yeah, I like Shakespeare too. So I like Downton Abbey, and it's the guy it's Julian Fellows, who I have his autograph. I like him. So he did Gilded Age. In Gilded Age, there's a black girl who's working for a black newspaper. Now her family's rich too, not as rich as
for sure.
But she's up there, right? Mm-hmm. But she's working for the paper, and they're doing stuff, and it's like, it's pretty cool. And they're not doing it like, they're doing it accurately, but not like, they're not trying to push buttons or anything. They're just like, this is the story. They're not like saying this is bad or this is good. They're just presenting the characters. This is why I like the show. They're just presenting the characters, and it is what it is. No, there's no button pushing like, oh man, now I'm all riled up. Like, none of that. It's just the story. All the people are good people. They're good people. So anyways, and yeah, she's working for the newspaper, and her writing is awesome. So people are noticing her writing. So it's like stuff like that. Did you read Shakespeare in Klingon? No, we haven't read that or whatever. I don't know if I don't know what the newspaper is.
Yeah, that's my favorite one, McWhorf.
Yeah. So anyways, okay, let's do it. Final issue tonight, John Byrne's for starting off.
Let's go. The moment we've all been waiting for, everybody.
Yep.
This issue is called Back to Basics, ironically. Fantastic Four, number 232. And it's written by John Byrne, penciled by John Byrne, inked by John Byrne. He decided to give Glynis Wein something to do that month, so that's the colorist, and the letter is Jim Novak, and the editor is Jim Salicrup.
All right.
Release date April 21st, 1981. Cover date July 1981.
Hey up, Irons, how's it going? Okay, let's do it. Diablo.
Yeah, look at this. Look at this art, man. This is RR is right. This is when the fun begins. Not that it wasn't fun before.
What was I gonna look at? 1 second here. Oh, you know what? I don't even have that here. That sucks. Oh, hold on a second. Sorry. One second.
Rogues, is it a different viewing experience watching it in black and white and then in color? I'd be interested to know because I'm only going to watch it in black and white.
I'm not watching it in color. But yeah. Okay, so so I just wrote John Byrne, Diablo. So right away, each character is getting someone to fight immediately. Like it immediately starts off being awesome. So there's Diablo. He's got these, whatever they are. We're not sure what it is. He's got some sort of thing here. And then this woman's like, oh, keep the noise down, blah, blah, blah. And then turns around and it's like he's got like this, like he can look like an old man or whatever. Mm-hmm. Definite Diablo issue, yeah. If anyone's going to get into Marvel, Diablo, not the video game Diablo. All right, so it's like Sue's getting her hair done, and there it is. She's got the big like.
It's 80s, man.
Yeah. Look at this. We're all immediately monster.
Mm-hmm.
So this big earth monster, rock monster shows up, and then she keeps her clothes. So right away, Byrne is already fixing things up that were annoying.
Yeah.
She has her costume underneath, but she keeps her costume invisible.
Yes.
So she can still wear whatever, and then she can strip off and be okay.
This is a very 80s haircut, by the way.
Yeah. So the monster breaks in and starts bombarding her with like dirt and like just dirt and whatever. Mm-hmm. There's Alicia with Ben, and it's only raining on Ben. Now they went to go see the Elephant Man.
Right. There's a lot of like meta commentary and whatnot, and then Ben only getting rained on as well too, even though it's at least something else. It's kind of symbolic.
Yeah. And also, this monster had the rain, didn't it, on the front page or the interior splash page? So then he's covered in water. So if it's not clear, each FF person is being attacked by someone that it's harder for them to defend against, but it would be easier for someone else to defend against them, right? So that's kind of interesting. Plus, they're elemental characters, so we'll see how it goes. Showcase black and white. I feel sad when still today on movies and TV shows a scene black and white movie. Oh, I love black and white movies. Though on Star Trek, like Enterprise, when they watched me, it wasn't black and white. Yeah, sometimes they'd have movie night on the Enterprise. Trip like movies. The Human Torch. Hey, he's going back to Frankie.
Yep.
She sucks.
She's got a very Jean Grey look here.
Yes, that is true. Here comes a tornado. Again, wind. You can take out Johnny.
Mm-hmm.
I would think. However, someone like to be more of a trap for Johnny.
Well, this is like the Avengers question that you're bringing up, right?
Yes. No, but
what's the intensity of the water, right?
Yeah. No. The thing is, the water, like he could evaporate the water.
Exactly.
His Nova flame is stronger than that guy's water. Mm-hmm. Wind will take you out.
Yes.
And Ben can't punch water. You see, the dirt monster, the gravel earth monster, Ben could beat the crap out of that. Mm-hmm. So that's the thing. Each guy is being attacked by like a different thing that they're not used to.
Yeah, is their weakness in a way.
In a way, yeah. It can't be perfect because it still has to be elemental because it's Diablo, right?
Exactly.
So you can't. It's not perfect, but it's pretty goddamn cool. This issue was instantaneously awesome, like right away. So now I know John Byrne is here now. For I don't know, this is the start? Like, is his next? Like, is it still going to be him for a while?
Sorry, Byrne?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is it.
This is the start now. Like he's in, right?
He's the man, as they say from here.
Wait until Byrne draws himself showing up in these comics. Okay, he's gonna. Yeah. Okay. All right. We'll see. There's Reed now looking. But he's getting attacked by Flame.
Mm-hmm.
By this Flame. Okay, so Rain on Ben. I already said that. You know what the thing is? So my memory is not so great. So like for new things, I've got what's his name, Guy Pearce, Memento. I've got the Memento thing. I
Right.
can remember. I can't make new memories. I know everything that I know from before, but not new. So just as an example, I wrote 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 lines of notes for this last one, right?
Mm-hmm.
For this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Half of it, because it was such a clear, defined sort. Okay, Diablo, he makes 4 guys. Those 4 guys attack the opposite guys that you think they would attack. It's like I remember it, and I'm going to remember this. See, some of the Kirby ones I remember because of the things that were introduced were so crazy, right? Just like the ideas were crazy.
Yeah.
This is not a crazy idea in the sense of, okay, elemental guys, yeah. But it's like instantaneous, like, oh shit, yeah, that's a genius idea. 4 elements, fantastic 4. They each get attacked. Diablo's the one behind it. I'm not going to forget that. Cover's awesome where they're all kind of like the 4 of them are on there.
Also, too, like when you think of like how he lays out the story or paces it, he does it sometimes in the words and the writing, but just think about it. Sue gets attacked by a sand monster. You then transition to the Thing.
Right.
And
yes.
Then the Thing's attacked by water,
right.
which is kind of like a force bubble, which was Sue.
Yeah.
And you go as Ben is I guess he's running out of air. He says there's a red streak going across Ben's mind, and then they show Human Torch flying across the sky. Then Human Torch is attacked by wind, right? And then you can almost say that's like Reed stretching, right?
Yeah.
Because he's a distance attack. And then Reed gets attacked by fire. Like it's just these little subtle things in Byrne books that are so good.
And check this out. See, the FF are kind of elemental. Ben is earth, Johnny's fire, Sue is air, and Reed is water. Yeah, he flows.
Yeah, flow like water. Yeah. But here's the cool thing, right? Air and water are basically the same property, right?
Right.
Because like when you think of like a shark is a plane, and it's just that water has that wet property, and air is not tangible the way that water is. But essentially, they work the same.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. Earth versus air, earth monster versus Sue, water versus stone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, right away, like this is came in, grabbed the guy. He made 4 new guys and Diablo, and used Diablo. This is how one of the things. Okay, what I don't like is when people come in and they're like, well, I want to do my take, and they start changing everything around. John Byrne didn't redesign or change Diablo, right? He didn't change the FF. He tweaked little things here and there to make it his own.
Made him
but
cool.
He kept to what they are and just expanded on it. Sue does invisible stuff, so why can't she make her suit invisible? Right, that's easy. Like little things like that. Not come in, okay, Johnny Storm is now going to be gay, and
or hate
Invisible Girl's going to be like a total bitch now because she has to be whatever. And Reed's going to be an idiot because why should he be the leader? Why is a man the leader? Like he doesn't just make dumb decisions. Like no, he just makes it cool. And then people remember this because nothing against issues 103 to 230, but those are all very good. I like them. The Fantastic Four stuff my Fantastic Four is my favorite stream that we're doing. G.I. Joe is very good too, but I like Fantastic Four. But it's clear, like Jack Kirby leaves, like, yeah, Jack Kirby's gone. Because then all the mega ideas are gone now.
Yes.
Now it's treading water, right? Then John Byrne comes in. It's like, okay, I'm going to take those ideas and just add a few extra things to them to make them fresh again. And that is the uniqueness and now people are like, literally in the chat, RR's been messaging me. You're telling me, and a couple of other people messaged me. It's like, oh, dude, these Byrne issues, like this is it, man. Like this is what comics are about. Yep. And it's like, okay, here we go. And it's first time read for me. So,
like like it's a hard comparison, but I would say that FF is Byrne's Magnus Opus or whatever they call it. Like this is the
Mhm.
height of Byrne. So his X-Men is great. His Superman was great, but it's his FF
Mhm.
that is beyond comparison.
See, and I liked John Byrne was one of the few people I knew because of Wonder Woman.
Right.
He did some Wonder Woman stuff.
Mhm. Yes, you did.
And I thought it was and actually I think this is John Byrne's. So if you look at my Wonder Woman stuff, that statue, is that not John Byrne's standing with the weapons?
Yeah, I think so. Because that's not Perez's, and it's
not Perez for sure. So you guys can tell me, is that
Jimenez? I think that's Byrne's. Yeah,
I think that's somebody can tell me. So Wonder Woman standing with the weapons, is that John Byrne? You know,
I think so.
Yeah, you got to see a little bit more of that side too.
Brian Boland, correct?
Oh, that's Brian Boland. Okay,
correct.
But was John Byrne writing it at that point?
I don't know. That I don't know.
Wait, what are we talking about? Yeah, they're good movies. Wait, what are you saying? Only black and white movies I accept.
Oh, he's talking about Sin City being black and white.
Yeah. Oh, so you don't like black and white movies? Did we miss all that?
Yeah. Finnegan doesn't like black and white.
Oh, that's a big time mistake, buddy. You failed the city. You have failed the city.
Even go back. I'm just showing my age. Go back and watch The Outsiders with Matt. What is his name? All those young guys in the 80s with Pony Boy and Ralph Macchio.
Mm-hmm.
Or Rumble. Sorry, not The Outsiders. Rumblefish. Go watch one Rumblefish.
Oh my God. You know, that's a random thing to say that. Rumblefish, just the other day I was looking at a thing and that came up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, yeah, dude, you gotta watch. I'll tell you something. I'll tell you something right now.
Matt Dillon, thanks. Thanks,
Dominic.
Yeah.
He left Marvel. There's Sean coming in, but he's just spinning.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, it's over. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. I have all these issues too, Rogues. I've got all those too.
Yeah.
He approaches.
Oh yes, yeah. Classic hero, 100% correct, because his Superman was after Crisis, right? Where everything was being reinvented. Yeah. But the thing with Byrne is that other than and this may sound weird, other than Alpha Flight, which he actually detested the team, even though he created it, he revered whatever he was working on in terms of whatever the origins were. And then for Superman, it was a reinvention, absolutely. But for FF, it was let me Kirby-ize this thing in my own image, and it was a phenomenal run.
Yeah, I have zero notes. My notes are here, but I don't need them at all. My notes are generic notes. I just wrote who was attacking who. Mm-hmm. I'll say this. So when I first met my wife, she didn't like black and white movies. So I showed her about 10 different ones. Then she went mad and watched Turner Classic Movies all the time, all day. Slowly, every movie she owned, she gave back to me. She didn't like anything. She only liked black and white movies. Literally, now she's got maybe 10 or 15 new movies. Uh-huh. She has nothing on her shelf. She has 10 movies on her shelf.
And they're the best written movies and for any situation. So, yeah.
And not only that, some of the serials too.
They're all cool.
In black and white, they're amazing.
Yeah.
Spy Smasher is awesome. In the Spy Smasher serial, I'll say this, then I'll repeat it. In the Spy Smasher serial, the stuntmen got paid more than the actors. Let me repeat that. The stuntmen in Spy Smasher got paid more than the actors because you're going to see that movie or that serial for the stunts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spy Smasher jumps, punches, and smashes through everything you could possibly think of. Hey, Jason, how's it going, dude? Hey, Jason, how's it going, man?
What's up?
Hey. What's up? He was on Klobby's show. He's a comic book creator as well. So we got Steve's a comic book creator, Jason's a comic book creator. I'm a comic book reader. It's like almost the same thing.
It is completely the same thing.
I create if I could draw, I can't deal with anyone but myself. If I deal with anyone, I have to deal with myself. I need to be the one man team. If I start getting other people, it just gets weird. And then I'm like, I'll never be happy. It's like, I got to do everything on my own. All right. Ralph Macchio. Yeah, he's alive. Is he alive or no?
Oh yeah.
He's alive.
Yeah, he's karate.
Are you Karate Kid or Ralph Macchio, the comic guy?
No, we're talking about Karate Kid.
Oh, okay. The comic guy's still alive too, no?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. No point in making them some. That is true. That is true. Someone has to read a comic. Yeah. If a comic is written and then no one reads it, is it still no? Okay, never mind.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, it still exists. Okay.
Yes.
So yes, 1,000 times yes.
Yes. You want me to take a
it? So it's like. Okay, so here comes Reed. There's Frankie. Where's the Human Torch? He's like literally trapped in this wind tunnel thing.
Yeah.
I like that this Torch character is more orange and less reds in him.
He's cool. More
so
fiery.
that they fight each other. When I self-publish my comic books.
Yeah, Rogues was talking about that last night.
Oh yeah. I've got Flash Gordon. Yeah, the Flash Gordon. I've got all those. I published I've got 3 or 4 books on Amazon, but I took them down. I took them down because it's like nobody was buying them anyways. And then the other thing too is that like you'd keep getting these random checks or something. Like I'd get like a random check or whatever. I'm like, I don't know how to do anything with this. So it's like for
4 cents or something, or
no, it's like $10 or something. Like after a while, they give you, after you sell, after like 10 years of Amazon, I sold like 3 books or something, and then they give you whatever. So if anybody wants any of maybe I'll put my books for free on the Super Friends drive. Does anyone want those? I can put them on. I can put something on if anybody wants to read. I gave Steve my T Merchant PDF. I think that's the only thing I gave you, right? Steve, I gave you T Merchant, didn't I? The guy who makes the fume or whatever. And
yes.
Whatever.
Great story.
Yeah.
I think you need to expand on those.
I know, but then that would require me writing them.
Yeah, I know.
It's just like maybe I'll give Chat GPT those 3 that I wrote and then say, here, write a bunch more for me. No, they're too weird. Chat GPT won't make them as weird as I do.
Hey, Classic, what's up?
Hey, Class, yes.
I was gonna say Adam Man versus Superman is probably one of the best Superman movies ever made, and it's not something people talk about because it's a serial, but it's the best Superman versus Lex Luthor put on screen, like to this day. Right. So yeah.
Okay, so yeah, but but it's comic books, right? Comic books are still gonna do better than books. I write like books of short stories, and they the older short stories were kind of whatever. They're okay. Some of them are really good. Some of them are whatever. And then some of my later Morn stories were awesome. My earlier ones were kind of whatever. But T Merchant's awesome because it's weird and just weird. It's like it's just going to have some weird imagery in your head. Anyway.
So, Steve, I was going to say, you're saying about reinvention and all that. You're saying this is not a reinvention of the Fantastic Four? Because it kind of is.
It kind of is, but it's not the same as like with Superman, which was like we're taking the what is it, Earth 2 powers or pre-crisis powers and totally changing them and changing the origin and stuff.
Right. Yeah. But this is a soft reboot.
Yeah. But also too, again, and I know we talk about the word balloons, but the stuff that goes on in Sue's mind and Johnny's mind, like everyone is thinking in this issue of like, how do I use my powers to fight things? And also taking into consideration their powers, where can they use their powers? Like I'm not inside a building anymore. Sue now can let loose.
Yeah, look, Sue's using it to travel.
Yeah.
And she even says this is like how Iceman slides.
Yeah, that's cool. I just, you know what? It took me this long to realize it's Dune.
Yeah.
Dagon, that's a Dune thing. Yeah, I was like, okay, I've got it. You've been on about 400 streams. On the 401st stream, I figured it out.
Yeah,
I know what that is.
It's the best battle of wills to me of Superman and Lex Luthor, and it's the first Lex Luthor, first live action Lex Luthor,
First appearance.
Larry Talbot, I think his name was. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Except, no, I'm not going to discuss other comic things, but or at least one. I'm not going to discuss ones that I don't like. I don't know. Thanks for the super chat, buddy. Burns post-crisis Superman equals Gladiator's powers. You like post-crisis Superman, right? So do I. I know Clobby wasn't a fan of it.
I liked it. It was fun.
I think the dumber things of it have been retconned and retconned and retconned. So
yeah,
like he was born on Earth, like that's bullshit. No one believed that even when they read it. Yeah,
that's weird. Thank you for the $2. I'll give you a couple of good pumps in there. All right, Larry Talbot. Larry Talbot is the Wolfman name. Yeah,
I know, but I'm pretty sure the guy's name is something Talbot. Man, let me look it up.
Yeah, Larry Talbot is the Wolfman. Okay, so now Reed figures out that you could fight your other versions or whatever. Oh, I like this guy. This guy's good here. It's like, so she goes to travel. And the water guy's there. And this guy's like, huh? What the hell? It's like
it's Lyle Talbot.
Talbot. So like they need they figure out the oxygen here. So it's like he can't breathe, so they shove one in there. But then the water elemental knows the way to defeat Ben is to go onto an innocent person. So then he has to it says there's no choice. He must give the thing to her. Then it goes back on him, but oh yeah, invisible girl. Oh yeah, force field. They're like, oh shit. Now I don't know what this water guy was trying to do, but then she gets him in a force field. Yeah. And then he clobbers the other thing. So now they've started to figure out if we fight the other guy, we can fight the guy that we're not supposed to fight, right? Like each person.
There's acts of vengeance, basically.
Acts of vengeance. Many acts of vengeance, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Also, too, like I don't think like when we finish, I'm gonna say something because it just occurred to me just now. But when we finish,
yeah. So look at that. Reed is like whipping around this thing.
Yeah.
So it can't really get to him. Reed is a genius. He sees parents use electric workout rules and then use them to defeat the elemental creatures. Yes, that's right.
I also like all the perspectives here. It makes things a lot more dynamic. And it's like, the angles. Like
bird's eye, worm's eye.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Totally. Especially with Reed twirling around and you're sort of like on his perspective, right? So
yeah, totally.
More fighting.
You're almost looking at Reed as though you were reading Daredevil or Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Oh, there's that. Okay, hold on a second. Let me check the Super Friends drive. I was going to put something on there. Does anybody want the Spider-Man newspaper strips? I got them all.
Oh, yeah.
Does anyone want those on the drive? It's Romita. So the answer, let me give you a hint. The answer is hell yeah, Jay. Thanks for putting those on there. You're the best, and more members are going to join. That's the answer you're looking for. In case you weren't sure,
they are awesome.
We need that you're fired, rogues.
They used to put them on. They used to be on Toronto Star.
Yeah,
and I was amazed by the amount of guest stars in it. I was like, oh my god, like. It felt like a treat because I was buying the comics. I'm like, oh shit, Daredevil's in this, Kingpin's in it, like Hulk's in it.
And when Romita was doing it, the two storylines that stick out. One was this Cobra guy that was giving Spider-Man. He had like a snake power guy who gives Spider-Man
Yeah.
all sorts of trouble. But Doctor Doom taking over the United Nations was unbelievably amazing. So cool.
Yeah.
All right. So there's volume 1 is up there now, and volume 2 is uploading. It's like indeed good art here. Oh, you're talking about here? Yes, it's good. All right, let me see if there was uploading. Yeah, it's up. Volume 1 is uploaded. I have volume 1 in physical form too. Okay. Yeah, look at this. This is a great. I like this Earth monster. I think he's very neat.
Mm-hmm. He's very reminiscent of if you were on the Avengers stream that we were doing when Byrne was drawing them, the monster that Grey Gargoyle was.
Oh yeah, yeah, the big monster. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And this is crazy. Sue's powers in this issue alone basically it sets up what her power and arc is going to be like.
Mm-hmm.
But her power, just the way that Byrne uses her powers in this issue alone, is ridiculous. Like I don't think you've had this kind of thought into what her powers could actually do before this.
Yeah.
To this extent.
Yeah, so she's captured the air elemental in a force field and she's closing him in. Now, Ben actually starts to think like, are we murdering these guys? Are we actually killing them? Rita's like saying, no, don't worry about it. It's all good. They're not really alive. Don't worry about it, man. What's your problem? Don't worry. It's good. It's all good. What, do I look worried to you? Don't worry about it. We used to do this. We used to do these skits. Yeah. We used to have these skits when we were kids, and we'd film them, and we had different characters. So there was like this one guy called Don't Worry. And it wasn't me who played him; it was my buddy Vic who'd play him. So he's like the Don't Worry guy. So I'd be like, we actually did skits. We did skits and movies and stuff. So we had like a comedy show. We did skits, and the guy it was a guy running a repair shop. So I'd come in and be like, "Hi, my VCR's broke." He's like, "Okay, man, don't worry about it. I'll fix that for you. No problem." And I was like, "Okay, cool." And I was like, "How much is it?" He's like, "Don't worry, it's gonna be fixed. Come back next week." And I was like, "Oh, okay." So then it's like 1 week later, I come back. It's like, "Is it fixed?" It's like, "No, man, it's not fixed." I was like, "But you said come back." Don't worry about it. Okay, don't worry. You just kept saying, "Don't worry." I was like, "What the?" So it's all based on people that we had known and whatnot. Mm-hmm. So it's like, yeah, we actually did the two-headed. I had there's two brothers. Mark and Albert were brothers, and we had them do the twins from Sesame Street, except they were behind the couch. So the one guy would come up and be like, "Huh?" And then the other guy would come up, "Huh?" And they're far away. And we had FUCK. It was like spread out. So he'd be like, "Fuh."
Q.
And they would like move it together, and it would get closer and closer, like "fuck you, yeah." That's like this is what we spent our time with. Anyways, she got a power upgrade. Yep, definite. Okay, so now the two flames are going against each other. Flame on, flame on. Look at that. Oh my God, it's like shooting so much fire here. He's a flame. I'm a flame. Time to use my Nova. And then he falls. Well, Johnny can actually absorb the flame, can't he? He couldn't. Mm-hmm. But in any case, so the guy, they fall. That thing's dead. He falls down. I love Diablo's like, well, that plan didn't work. I'll be back for another plan. It's like, so he basically he got him. How did you find me? I called the doctor. What? The Doctor of Style, Doctor Strange. No.
And I love the fact he's Professor Richards in this one.
That's right.
Yes.
Right? Both Professor. Crystal and Stephen Strange call him Professor Richards.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, look at these things that were stolen. And I like how he's like, well, you can't prove I sent these elemental monsters. Like, well, I can prove you stole that. Possession of stolen goods. I was like, yeah, that's great. We got you.
Yeah.
We got you good. That's it. Oh my God, look at that. what was my next?
Oh.
What was?
Before we go, I want to shout out to Joe Sinnott, because when you think about it, from the Kirby issues till now, he's been the constant creative force on the inking and art side, right?
Yeah.
And with Byrne taking over and doing basically double duty on the art, Sinnott's run on FF is basically, basically done.
Yeah.
And he was responsible in a large part for keeping the look of what the FF is.
Yeah. Look and feel. Yeah.
Because pencilers changed, but Sinnott kept the finishes pretty consistent.
So now it's Byrne all the way, right? So how many? Let's take a look here. The Spider-Man thing is up on the drive now, guys. So there you go. How many issues did John Byrne ruin a Fantastic Four? I'm just that's just a cheap joke I do when I'm in the office. So I'm like, okay, let me check that for you. Why is my coworker such a dumb ass? Oh wait, sorry, that's not what I wanted to tell. Okay, so 232 to 295.
It's pretty good.
Wow.
What is that, a 5-year run? Close to it?
81, 86.
60
Yeah.
issues?
60 issues.
It's through not one but 2 Secret Wars. Actually, 3, because
Yes.
Secret Wars 3 is like 2 issues or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Are you guys pumped for John Byrne? Now it's all going to be Byrne for a while.
Burn victims.
It's going to be like it's going to be a year. It's going to be like no, that can't be. It's going to be like 8 months of Byrne or something, right? Like
3 issues. Yeah.
We're doing 3. We might do 4. Okay, so
4 issues, yeah.
So let me explain to that what's going on. It's not what's happened is that my my schedule it's just becoming too much to it's been too much. It's too many streams on too many different topics with too many things within the topic. So like what's happening is that they're not getting the love they deserve. So we're plowing through the He-Man cartoons and we're just plowing through them. It's almost like we're just doing a Wikipedia. It's like, here's what happens. This was kind of fun. Next episode. So it's almost like we're not really doing much. I wanted like this issue tonight, this last one, I really wanted to go through a little bit longer the way we just did now. We kind of went through and answered and interacted with the chat more. I know there's lots of people in the chat, so it's hard to interact exactly with everybody and read everyone's comment. We'd be here forever. I don't want people to feel left out, but I also don't want to burn myself out with too many things. So we're going to finish up the He-Man season 1. That'll be completed. And then my hosting is going to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It's going to be Avengers on Monday. It's going to be G.I. Joe on Wednesdays. It's going to be Fantastic Four on Fridays. By popular demand, obviously, John Byrne, we're not going to stop doing these. We took a poll. Classic Comics also joins us on the Mondays. We took sort of a mini poll with the chat. They want us to just finish volume 1 of Avengers. So we may as well finish volume 1 of Fantastic Four. Maybe may as well just finish it. And then that way you'll go on YouTube and you'll see that we talked about every single issue of Fantastic Four and every single day. Now I have to let you know, once we complete that, if anyone argues with me on anything, I'm going to be it's over. Like don't, because there's people fighting with me on stuff that they have no concept of. But now, our other buddy Steven, he's read Amazing Spider-Man 1 to like 600 or something or whatever it is, right? Mm-hmm. So you've read, I don't even know if you read all of those, but you've read a lot of Spider-Man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've read.
Yeah, this Steve. Yeah.
Yeah. So I know my collection, just the stuff I bought off the rack, I had from 181 to over, I think, to 400, like plus. Mm-hmm. So I read all those, bought them, and then I would buy the back issues sprinkled in, and my earliest is I think 17. So I've read, and then I also collected a Spectacular Spider-Man and Web of Spider-Man and Marvel Team Up. So until the One More Day stuff, I was reading a lot of. I went through the entire Clone Saga. I deserve a medal for that alone, because that was a tough read at some points. But like I've read a lot of Spidey.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do Spider-Man, and then when we do it, we're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Like we're not gonna be like, oh, I like Spider-Man issue 17 because of whatever. It's gonna be like hardcore, and it's gonna be Spectacular Spider-Man, Web, all that. But that's gonna be the end game. That's the end game. That's gonna be J-Man's end game or whatever. Like Spider-Man's end game. So Iron Man is gonna be up fast, and Thor as well. Iron Man and Thor, and Captain America, Spider-Man. I want to do Iron Man. Now, I'm not sure. I might continue doing Iron Man by myself. Right now, I've been doing Tales of Suspense by myself as just myself doing. I just filmed one today. So those might just be me. And then if I end up doing all of Iron Man by myself, because Iron Man is just, there's one volume. Like there's just one comic. So it doesn't need to be as complicated. Right? Like, like when you get into Spider-Man, there's Spectacular and there's Web. So they start interconnecting. Superman is never happening on this channel because it's impossible.
Yeah.
What might happen is Superman and Batman, like how we were doing the verses. And Steve had an idea for doing a one-off stream for just, or maybe we could do this we could do it in 2 or 3 sections of having a Batman Spider-Man discussion too.
Oh, we could also do it between different characters as well too, right?
Yeah.
So chat, I'm going to throw it out there. I spoke to J-Man about it, and I don't know if Sean, you're aware of it, but I was thinking, I know we did a BVS already, but I proposed that we do a BVS, but it's Batman versus Spider-Man, and we look at the comics, we look at the Rogues Gallery, the movies, the cartoons, television shows, the actors, the creative teams, and we just compare them to figure out which one's better. Like, because that's, I would say that they're the top 2 heroes in comics.
Yeah, they pretty much
my
are.
answer, but anyway.
Hands down. But we'll see what the
so what did you say, Sean?
I got my answer.
Right now. Answer of what, Batman versus Batman versus Spider-Man?
Yeah.
But we don't want a generic answer. We want to do it like break it down.
No, I can back it up, but like if we analyzed it, maybe I'd change my tune. No. But
yeah, you got to analyze it.
Probably not.
Well, Phil's in, so we'll have 4 people, the 3 of us and Phil.
I was gonna say Grunwald, Captain America, which is legendary.
So when did he's how many issues?
You could do that. You could do the Bill Mantlo Incredible Hulk run, because he and Sal Buscema did, oh my God, almost 80 issues together.
So he did 307 to 443. The good news about that is that I own a lot of those. Those are I started with 298.
Right.
298 was the start.
Yeah.
And then and 300 is the one where it's like Captain America and Red Skull are choking each other out or whatever.
Yeah.
That's where I started. So that would be.
I agree with you. Zek's Captain America run is great, as is Roger Stern and John Byrne's Captain America issues. Those are on point. Also, you know what? Hulk also, when Peter David takes it over, that's also really,
of course. Hell yes.
That's an
I'm the PD man. It's like Peter David coming in.
Joe Fixit and all that kind of stuff.
So Joe Fixit, I'm only missing. I actually, because there's a comic show this Sunday, and I got it right on the phone here, ready to go here. I'm missing 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I'm missing 11 issues of Grey Hulk.
I might have those. If I have any doubles, I'll send them your way.
And then Supergirl Peter David, I'm missing. I actually have 1 to 61. And I never missed Supergirl when Peter David was doing it. And hey Jonesy, I think you're new here. I don't know if you're watching on my channel or one of the others, but thanks for being here, man. I appreciate it.
There's a ton of love for Simonson's Thor. Thor 350, like even when Better Ray Bill shows up, the foreshadowing of Surtur like banging the sword, forging the sword, that is classic comic. So I would say
We're doing all of Thor, by the way.
You can argue that Byrne's FF run and Simonson's Thor are the crown jewels of Marvel in the 80s.
No, we're doing those. We're doing all of Thor. We're not going to just do. We're going to start from Journey, and Peter David's Hulk. Yeah, for sure. We won't do Hulk yet. We will do Hulk. Steven and I, we're doing
That's
Hulk
it,
for a
Phil.
while.
Doom. Absolutely.
Back from Live on Secret Wars. Come to light. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on in that movie.
Oh, Battleworld, yeah.
Oh, that's a good
Perez and Wolfman, those hacks. Titans, that trashy comic.
Yeah, well, I was just talking Marvel, but yes, when you talk about Perez and Wolfman on Teen Titans, those first 50 issues, and then when they go into New Teen Titans with the deluxe format, those first 4 or 5 issues where Raven and her dad go at it, there's an actual issue where Perez, they're in, oh God, is it Azarath? Whatever that realm is that Raven's dad hangs out in, it's just pencils. The entire book is just pencils, and it's phenomenal artwork.
And Doctor Strange, I physically own every issue of Doctor Strange from number one. Now remember, not Doctor Strange number 1 is not. It was Strange Tales became Doctor Strange in like 160 something. Then that ran for a few issues, and then they just went to Doctor Strange 1. So Doctor Strange 1 to 80 and all the annuals, I own them all, baby, in physical, and I've got the first one signed. Nice. Hell yeah, I own all of now. We'll get there. Hey, GD, how's it going?
Out of all these suggestions in the chat, is Teen Titans the only DC comic that anyone? That's my point. Anyway,
it is like, think of all the crossovers.
Yeah,
it was Teen Titans X-Men, the 2 hottest books.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
And then they tried to do Avengers JLA, but that never worked. But then they eventually did do it. But DC until Crisis, and they took a lot of the Marvel talent away.
Writers,
Perez and some of the writers. It wasn't until then that DC kind of found their footing again, right?
Well, yeah, their editorial was very old-fashioned, and we made fun of it every so often with the Legion comics. But if you look at Superman and Batman in the 60s, even into the 70s, struggling to break free, it's still situations and happenstance and sitcomery.
It's not as cool. Sean likes Micronauts.
Yeah, I might do Micronauts on my channel.
Micronauts is great. Brahm is great, but I think those are like B tier, right? And obviously Iron Man. When you get into like the Leighton years for Iron Man, Demon in a Bottle, John Romita Jr. penciling, and Leighton and Micheline plotting and writing, that's peak stuff too. Like issues 149 and 150, where they go back in time to Camelot. Some great stuff, man.
Where's my what was Demon in a Bottle? 200 and what?
No,
no, it's not 200. It's one
something. It's like 138. I'm sure Classic or someone out there would know.
Let's see.
But Iron Man, that's when they debuted the Knight stealth armor during that run.
Yeah,
that's some great stuff, man.
What issue is it? So 120.
And it's kind of interesting too, because his supporting cast was cool with Bethany, and with Rhodey. Oh yeah, there we go.
You mean this one right here, boy?
That's it. And Sean, pull up. There we go. I love that cover. That cover is boss cover.
That is awesome. Yeah.
This is cool.
Yeah. So there you go. There's. Are you referring to this Demon in a Bottle right there? And it's 128. Pulled that one. What else? These are super. I have all my Iron Mans here. Iron Man is here. The rest of a lot of the stuff I got Transformers down here. I've got Iron Man and Action Comics. The rest I had to put in the not in storage, but in my other. Yeah, Bob Layton's the best, baby. I want to get a commission piece from him.
He's a really nice guy. I had a chance to
I saw your thing. I saw when you talked.
He's so cool. He is so cool.
Olympus. So we could do. We're definitely look. Super. Okay, so here the crazy shit is that Superman is my favorite character of anything of all time. Period. My favorite character. Then Batman. Then Wonder Woman. Supergirl, Robin, like that's like my
Legion.
top 5 favorites.
Legion, Legion has to be up there. I know they're a group.
No, Legion. No, we did Legion of Superheroes. I like the Legion of Superheroes. I did. Yeah. I did 300 issues of Legion of Superheroes.
Like you love them. You love them.
No, I didn't know. I don't love them. Love them.
Really?
It was Clobby's idea.
It was Clobby.
Okay.
I appreciate them as part of Superman's lore. I mean, it is. Basically, they're Superman comics without Superman. It's Superboy.
They're Superman,
right?
Right.
Yeah. No. Look, I got Legion stuff. I have 4 million shirts of the Legion. We did Legion every Monday for a long time. Clobby loved Legion of Superheroes. So we talked privately once, and I said, where should I start with Legion? He's like, why don't you start with 197 with Timberwolf? So I started buying the issues. I actually bought them. I have a lot of Legion comics. Wow. I bought them. I own them. I have basically one long box of Legion, if we go by that sense, right? So Superboy and then Legion. So if you combine Superboy and Legion, I have one long box of Superboy and Legion, and then its own comic. I love Legion, but they're not like top because. So I got into them. So I started reading them, and I read about 15 or 20 of them from 197, 198, 199. And I was like, these are very cool. So I said, let's do it. He's like, oh, do you want to start 197? I was like, no. That's not what we do on this channel. What's the first Prince of the Legion? Adventure 247 or whatever? 247 or 147? It's first Legion. Hold on. First appearance. If anyone says it, of the Legion of Superheroes. 147 or 247? I think it's 247. It is 247. So 247. Thank you. Phil, you're too late, buddy. Too late.
Too late.
Too late. I love beating Phil. It makes me happy. So I was like, no, we're starting at Adventure 247. He's like, well, what do you mean? I was like, we're going to do every goddamn appearance in order. He's like, but they appear in different comics. It's like, and they appear in different comics. That's how we're going to do it. So and I said, do you want to do this every Monday? Because he already did a Monday stream. Monday night, Mark C. Comic Talk. He had a friend, Mark, who had passed away. So in his honor, he did a comic stream for his friend, and they would put an M in the chat. The way I ask people to put a CT in the chat, he would ask them to put an M. That's why I do that. So then anyways, I was like, we're doing 247 so we had a spreadsheet, buddy. A goddamn spreadsheet. And then we're like, after the stream, we're like, okay, wait, what do you think is the next? Because the spreadsheet was inaccurate. So we're literally saying, okay, no, what's the next comic? And we ran that. I mean, I don't know how many. I don't even know
years.
How many. I mean, there's like time. So through that, just by sheer force, it's like I love the Legion of Superheroes because of that sheer force. But they're not like, I don't have any Legion tattoos. Like they're not my go-to thing. Superman has never gone away. I love them from the beginning. I love them today. Spider-Man comics have gone way down for me. It's basically Amazing Spec Web Spider-Man, the one that Todd McFarlane started. So Spider-Man, I went up to about issue 40, I think, of Spider-Man. By that time, Eric Larson had come in, I believe. And then that was it. Like I've got Venom #1, and I've got like all these weird #1s, which are like, I saw somebody like, I had like 3 Venom #1s or something. I saw people selling. It was like the one with the
foil, the red foil and everything.
The foil red. I was like, is that worth something? I had like
it can't be worth anything.
No,
print runs were ridiculous back then. So
it's crazy talk.
That's dollar bin stuff probably.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be selling.
I'll be there too. I'm gonna be too there, J-Man. So
you're gonna come. So Steven can't make it. Steve's like, I'll come help you sell, and then he's like, I can't make it because of some fake family thing. It's all fake. I was like, it's like the only family that matters is me. It's like
all right, Toretto. Okay,
Toretto, yeah. Listen, she's like 90 years old. He's like, I don't think she has that many birthdays left. Well, she's not gonna remember you. Just say you were there and you don't even have to go. She's not going to remember. Listen, did this woman bring over Kurt Russell's Soldier movie 2 weeks ago on 4K and give you that for your birthday?
Oh.
Did she buy you because that movie's a 10 out of 10? Did she buy you that? Anyways, so no, he can't make it, but that's okay. I don't need. I've got 7 boxes and it's fire sale.
Yeah,
like they're $1, but they're bulk.
Right.
So it's like I've got Wolverine 1 to 25, $20. Like it's going to be like, not the real Wolverine. hold on. Not the real Wolverine number 1.
Oh, okay.
Relax. The fake number 1. No. Not the real Wolverine number 1.
Everyone's gonna like circle the date and like
come down and Absolute Batman. I told you I bought 4 Absolute. I bought one for Sean because he didn't want to buy it. So I looked up Absolute Batman number 1 cover A. I'm like, it's like hundreds of dollars. I'm like, I've got 3 of these. I'm like,
wait a second, because I haven't checked since I bought it.
Okay, I've got Absolute Batman 1 to 5 cover A first printing and 2 extra volume 1 Batman volume 1. Absolute Batman cover A. Literally, it's crazy. Tap down on that. Yeah, that's open up a story. Yeah. Did we do? Yeah, we did Great Darkness Saga.
What?
Yeah, we did it. Yeah,
we did it.
I cannot believe it. It's worth that much.
Like none of mine are signed, but still, and they're not graded because I'm not grading stuff.
But even ungraded, it's $150.
I mean, that's crazy. And then they're shipping on that. They're shipping right on eBay. So and it's so I saw people putting $200 or $300 on some of these because they're like, well, how are you going to get them? Because it's just going to keep going up more, right?
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah. So I'm going to be selling at that. I'll be selling at that show in 2 weeks on Saturday. And no, I've got it's all newer comics, so nothing old. But last time I was there, I sold very good on comics.
Yeah.
I brought 15 file boxes of stuff, toys and comics, and I went home with 4. I sold 11 boxes of stuff. And I told you I did fire sales. I had a box of DVDs. It's like $20, take the whole box. It's like, I was like, $40, take both boxes. Okay. Like, it's just like the people on the 2 sides of me
must have been cursing.
Oh, they were not happy with me because it was constant flow of money, dude. You should see my bills. It's like a stack because everything is $5 or $10. So it's like $10. But if you grabbed it and you bought it, but here's the thing: I found out some interesting stuff. We still have some. This is interesting. This is good for you guys out there too. If you're trying to sell, there's only 2 kinds of comic book sales: the super high tickets, the Demon in a Bottle that I just showed you, right? Iron Man 55, Thanos, something like that. Absolute Batman, right? Anything else is $0. Yeah. Sean, you and I, we're the same, and I think Steve is somewhat the same. We like getting the run. I didn't get. I got Doctor Strange number 1. No, I got 1 to 80 and all the annuals, the whole thing.
Yeah.
Right. I got the whole thing of West Coast Avengers. I got the whole thing of Dazzler, Power Shazam, whole thing, Punisher War Journal, whole thing. What else? Sean's working on Conan. I gave him a few. I literally gave him the ones that I don't have doubles. He needed them. I just went through my collection and gave it to him because we shop together and he's so ahead of me. I'd rather have him have the collection because what am I going to do? I'm never going to complete it because we go together and we're not going to fight over it. So Legion, I don't have 247, but I've got a lot. So I'm like a complete, that is not what people want. You need to have those key issues. That's all anyone cares about.
They want keys,
here's
first appearances, everything like that.
Yeah. This is the way you do it. You stack them in bulk. And let's say you have issues 1 to 30. You have 30 issues of something, 1 to 30. Let's say number 1, it's a number 1. So that one's worth $100, right? And then let's say, I don't know, issue 10 was the first appearance of some villain or something like that, right? We're doing West Coast Avengers for sure. Avengers is every Monday. Friday is
FF.
Fantastic Four. So Mighty Monday, Joe, look how easy I made this for everybody. Mighty Mondays, Fantastic Fridays, Mightiest Heroes, and then Wednesday's G.I. Joe. I couldn't come up with something for that, so it's just G.I. Joe. So let's say number 1 is worth $100. Let's say number 10 is worth $50, right? Like, and then there's 30 issues. This is what I put. I put $100 for 1 to 30. That's how I sell it.
Mm-hmm.
So then you're like, but number 10, that's right. $100. So that means I'm getting $50 off, right? Yeah. They're not thinking, oh, but I'm getting 2 to 9 and 11 to 30 for free.
Yeah.
Because they literally don't care.
They don't care.
They don't, in their head, they're like, whoa, $100 for issue 1 and 10. That's a great deal. You're getting 30 comics. Oh yeah. Fuck. I forgot about those other ones. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, but those comics were like $5 each or whatever. Whatever. Like, they're not looking at it like that.
Yeah.
It's not even occurring to them that, like, this one guy was so stunned. I got about 4 or 5 sales from pure, like not what's the word? Like just like gasping. Like, so they're like, oh, so $20 for this one? I was like, no, that entire pile is $20. The guy's like, oh. Like, I have X-Men number 1, like when they like the Bendis, the
right.
Krakoa. Right. Krakoa, X-Men like 1 to 20 or something. So I was like, $20. The guy's like, oh, this is $20 issue 1. I was like, no, that whole pile is $20. He's like, how many comics are in there? I'm like, 20. He's like, the whole thing is 20. I was like, yeah, I taped it. Now here's my thing. I used clear tape. I changed it. One guy gave me the tip. Use the green tape. Then it's obvious where the piles are.
Right.
Yeah. The green tape is very clear. It's like the painter's tape. I was like, oh, that's a great, because I used clear tape so you couldn't tell that was a pack.
Right.
Right? Yeah. And my labeling is much better now. I went through and labeled it all. I wrote. So I'm selling Future State. Oh, what issues? No, Future State. The whole thing. All of Future State. It's like this big. So the guy came over, he's like, oh, what issues of Future State? I was like, no, it's the whole thing, everything. Cover A for all of it, except for Nightwing. I don't know, I missed cover A because Carlos didn't give me a cover A or something. He's like, oh, the guy missed cover A. I'm like, really? Anyway, $75 for like all of Future State. It's like this fat. And then the guy's like, the guy's like, I can't even carry this. Well, I said, whatever. So I didn't sell that one, but I'm selling them in massive packs. But they end up being $1 a piece. But really, it's just the 1 or 2 issues that I'm pricing. So I'm only pricing the key issue, and the rest of it is free. Because what's going to happen if, in my example of 1 to 30, the guy takes 1 and 10?
Yeah.
Who's going to buy 2 to 9 and 11 to 30? You could say 11 to 30. That's a good one, but nobody cares. So I want it gone. Yeah. That's my thing. I want it gone.
Everything must go.
The classic. Don't ruin. I'm trying to sell this thing. Stop it. It's a great series. Some of the greatest DC writing of all time is in this series. Yeah, right. One guy came up to me. He's like, "Oh, is this any good?" I was like, "Not really." and it's like, "Aren't you supposed to be selling this?" I was like, "I also can't lie." I also can't lie. I was like, it's like, don't ask, if someone asks me if it's any good, I'll just like start turning away and let Steve talk, because Steve hasn't read anything. He'll be like, I don't know, I didn't read it. I think it's okay. Jay, was this any good? No, don't ask me. It's like, no, it was awful. I'm sorry. Or get the money first and then say so.
Yeah.
No, so I'll be selling at that thing, and then all my toys are $5. So here's another thing I learned. Peacemaker. That was not a very well received show. You think it was, but not the merchandise. People were coming by and they're like, oh, Peacemaker. I had the Peacemaker toys. $10 for it's not Marvel Legends. I don't know what's DC. Like McFarlane.
Yeah.
Right.
The DC McFarlane toys. $10. Those are $39.99 Canadian. So I was selling it for $10. Nope. Nobody wanted them. Finally, I put it to $5. Finally, they went. But you know who didn't go at $5 is Sasha Kaye. Is that her name? Who played Supergirl, short hair Supergirl in Flash?
Oh, right.
Snyderverse Supergirl.
Yeah.
Right? Not even for $5. Marvel Legend or whatever they're called. Tom McFarlane figure, $5.
Yeah.
Nope. Hey, Phantom Outside. Dude, you're super late.
Oh,
Or were you here quiet or were you incognito mode? Because like I don't think I saw you at all. Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the condo owner.
Those are facts. Absolutely.
His ongoing mission is to have space to walk around in.
Yeah.
Look at this.
When you have more long boxes than space, then something's got to go.
I have 50 short boxes, 50 half boxes of comics.
Jeez.
Hold on a second. That's 50 after I'm getting the ones I'm getting rid of. So I already packed up the ones I'm selling. From what I'm not selling, there's 50. So it's got to go. More has to go. It's not enough.
You can have your own comic book store.
I could. You know what's funny? I took out like 4 or 5 like massive like file boxes filled with comics. And my wife came in, she's like, but nothing changed. I was like, I know. It looked like nothing. It looked like nothing happened. It literally looked like nothing happened.
Your house is your condo is the end of Raiders.
I should go take
one more box going into the slot.
I should take a picture of watch what I do. My walk-in closet, which is more like a 1 foot in. You could step 1 foot in and get stuff.
It's a look-in closet.
It's a look-in closet. And then our linen. I'm going to take Steve. I'm going to take a tour for you. Our linen cabinet is completely filled with like Terrifier stuff. Jason, there's nothing, no towels in there. There's nothing.
Nice.
My sliding door closet is filled with He-Man.
Nice.
Like there's no clothes in there. There's if you went to my closets, there's not clothes in any of them. One of them, the linen closet is actually a display. I could just remove the door and be a display.
Pretty good.
I have a look-in closet. You're right. Divorce? No. My wife collects stuff too. I just completed her entire Junji Ito short story collection. So we just got one more book to buy. But her thing is very contained. So there you go. Oh my goodness. That was crazy. I'll show you this, then we'll go. I know we were talking about the is it Tim Sheridan? What was the guy's name? Tim Sheridan, right? Mm-hmm. You got a mansion on Park Avenue. That's right. This I'll show you. What I you know what I was gonna. I actually don't have the original comic anymore. So this was my version. See, I put the J logo on it.
Yeah. So
I kept some parts. I completely rewrote this entire page.
Yeah, that looks like you did the lettering there.
Yeah, I did the lettering because it was the worst dialogue in the history of the universe.
This art's fantastic, though.
So it's like I changed all this, and it's like, and then I rewrote this. I rewrote all of this. I rewrote all this. So he was fighting the Red Lantern, who is his ex-gay lover. So I completely changed it to where he's fighting Vandal Savage.
Well, that makes more sense.
It's like, okay. So I completely changed the entire thing. Some of this I kept because it was okay. There's the Red Lantern stuff. What do I do for a living? I actually work in the paper industry.
You know what? I'm looking at this now, and I'm like, why hasn't there ever been a Captain America, Alan Scott crossover?
Oh, that would be cool.
Set in the World War II. So that would be so cool. You could even have the Invaders in it. You could have the JSA or whatever. Like you could actually have an interesting story.
Yeah. So I removed, how many pages was this? This is 14 pages. I removed 10 pages. I removed 10 because they were unbearable. Some of the panels were okay. I moved them to other pages, and then I rewrote the 14 that were there. Hey, G Next Prod, how's it going? What's your? Is that like a men's shaver or something? Any good? I need a good shave. Sean needs a good shaver.
Yeah.
The best the man can get.
No, I didn't make Vandal Scott. I didn't make that. I said I removed that character. I removed that character.
Now we're getting into fanfic.
Phantom Outsider, you outbid Sean. Doing good. All right, good. All right. Any other business? What was the other thing we wanted to say before we? So Legion. Okay, so we're gonna keep. Oh, what does Sean do for a living? He can say or not say. I really don't know exactly. I think I know that.
Yeah, Jamie's always been confused by what I do.
Yeah, you're like Ross on Friends. Nobody knows what. No. Ross is a paleontologist. Chandler. Nobody knows what Chandler really does.
I just celebrated my 25th year there. So.
Oh, sweet! Congratulations.
Ooh. Yeah.
Do you get like a little button or anything?
Child labor laws were different back then, but no, you get a pick of like a present. It's pretty. I might get a new barbecuer because.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Out of
Damn.
it. So, yeah.
That's a pretty damn good gift for 25 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think my mom got like a fireplace or something.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I think like no one's gonna really beat my mom's work. It was like a smaller company, but very good. They were crazy. Like they would give me $100 on my birth. I'm like, you're giving me money on my birth? Like, why? So they took us out. You're gonna really hate me, Steve. You're gonna really hate me on this one.
Never.
You're really gonna hate me.
Never.
They took us all, and we went to see a hockey game in a box. So we were in the box.
That's amazing.
And it's like I don't care about any of this crap. And it's like I don't even remember who was playing. Sorry.
Did you eat the food?
Of course.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
And that was Fat.
That's all that matters.
That was Fat J Man. So Fat J Man got in there heavy duty.
You got your money's worth, buddy.
Oh, they definitely did.
That's why ticket prices are so high now.
Yeah. My other buddy, who's also quite large, they cut him off at. They actually cut him off at. No, this is
Mandarin.
A Mandarin. Mandarin cut my friend off.
The chicken balls or whatever. Yeah. They couldn't make them fast enough, and they got mad.
I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. They cut him off at Mandarin.
Oh my god, that's the best story ever.
They cut him off, dude. He was getting piles. Can we agree that the deep fried chicken balls with that red sauce or whatever it's absolute like
absolute ambrosia, man.
It's ambrosia. So he kept going, and he was getting like pyramids of it, and just and they're like, "Excuse me." They're like, the kid was like, "Excuse me, sorry."
Running out of water because like when you're like going through it a lot, they're always filling your water glass up.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, this guy.
Yeah, no. So this is when we were kids. This is when we were younger. They're like, "We're sorry, but we have to cut him off." It's like they're like, "Would you like some vegetables?"
How do you?
They started offering shit to him. He's like, "No, I want chicken
balls." That's amazing.
I love it. You can't. It's awesome. I love it.
Somebody was complaining, like, "Hey, this kid's eating all the chicken balls. We can't get any."
Yeah, they're like, we can't get any chicken. I love. Oh my god, I'm like a killer on yeah. If you in the old like Fat J Man, you send me to the all you can eat. Oh, I'm getting minimum like 4 or 5 plates, and then I'm getting 3 or 4 plates of dessert. Like there's no.
I'm such a crazy man for chicken balls that like sometimes you might get like a combo for one.
Yeah. Yes.
I'd order a combo for one, and then I get a side order of chicken balls.
Oh, they're so yummy. And first of all, look, if you're using a knife and fork to eat those, go away. I dip them and just
big chicken nuggets. They're round chicken nuggets, guys. Just and go.
Oh, so yummy. And then
And if you've had like so I've had my first 2 servings of it or whatever, and there's leftover and they're in the fridge cold, I'll eat them cold.
Of course. I love the cold chicken balls are yummy too. And then here's the other thing. If they're cold, sometimes the consistency is better and you bite and you get the full chicken, just the scoop is left over. But What do you do? Scoop the sauce with
That's
it.
it, J-Man. You
That's
got
it.
it
See, oh, dude, yeah, I know all the fat techniques.
right.
I've got all of it down. Like I know all the fat shortcuts for like what you got. Chinese food is gold. I know. Did you see the gold? Did anyone watch Goldberg's? How often do you stream? Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and we do Saturdays as well. I do Tuesday streams I'm a co-host on Tuesday and Thursday, so every day of the week, pretty much. You kind of came in at the end, so what we do is we already went through all the comics. So we usually read 3 or 4 comics, and we just finished reading John Byrne's Fantastic Four issue 232. So I know you guys came in late. We don't go too late because we're in Canada, and Canada has to close at 10 p.m. So Canada closes.
Montreal, they are open to 11.
Yeah, Montreal's open till 11, but on weekends maybe a little later. But yes.
Phantom doesn't know what you're.
What are you talking about?
Pulling our leg, man. There's no way Phantom outside you don't know what chicken balls
are. Of course. What are you talking about, Fanny? That's a lie.
That's like the sunrise. Like there's the sunrise. Everyone knows what the sunrise and sunset, and then there's chicken balls. Like
yeah, are you crazy?
Fanny, you have fake Chinese food there, like chicken balls, man.
Yeah.
Kung Pao chicken, is that what you call it there or something? What general? There's all the General Tao, General Pao.
Yeah,
like all the chickens, right?
Where's General Lee? No, I'm just joking. We don't close. I'm just being silly. I can't stay. I can't stream late because we usually have an early morning, so I have to get up early. So that's why. You're moving to Canada.
Phantom Jersey has chicken balls, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they have to have chicken balls. How can you guys?
Absolutely, Jersey has chicken balls.
Yeah, it has to be. It's like literally a ball of chicken, and then there's a deep fried like coating around it.
They process chicken, mush it up, and then it's a ball, and then they deep fry it.
Oh god!
And they doused it with
like ordering a set now.
I'm so hungry, Sean. You're making me hungry, and I just made and for dinner today I had 3 fried egg sandwich, and I make an awesome fried egg sandwich. I made great
jam on your like do you butter your bread and then put jam? Because that's what I do for fried egg sandwiches.
No, I just do that normally, but
strawberry jam with a fried egg sandwich.
I like raspberry jam.
Good to go.
I like raspberry, but my favorite is strawberry waffles at Cora's.
Yeah, those are good.
That's also, like my number one favorite. Make a salad. Oh, Rogues, that's your second strike tonight, buddy. That's your second. And that's your second.
Some salad too, but man, when you're talking chicken balls, especially with the radioactive sweet and sour sauce,
so
because
good.
It looks like
it's like neon.
Yeah, it's basically it's neon. Exactly.
It's neon.
It's neon. It's neon red.
Mm-hmm.
It's a neon red sauce. It's beautiful. And then when you start to figure out like how much chicken balls you have left for the sauce, you can start dipping more in and like getting it in more.
You then adjust. It's like like your chicken ball is a spoon.
Yeah.
And it's like
But honestly, they changed the container because it used to be a higher container.
Thank you.
And then they went to the thinner container for the sweet and sour sauce.
I know I don't like that thinner container at all. It's garbage.
Because here's the thing, you can't get maximum dip.
No, you're right.
You only get a quarter or a third dip. You should be able to get dip up to your fingertips. And then
like you're absolutely right. I have not. You're right.
Anymore. We can't have nice things anymore, man.
So now I've had to adjust my technique where I have to go like this.
Yes.
To get and that came out of nowhere. When we got it one day, I was like, all right, I was like, because here's what my wife takes it out with a spoon because she's normal.
Okay. So
she takes a spoon of the sauce and puts it, and then I said, take what you want and then leave me the container. Because I'm cleaning that sucker up. Hey, wow, $20.
That's crazy.
Rogues. Wow, thank you. Get some Chinese food. I will. I'm getting Portuguese chicken tomorrow.
You guys do this. I gotta just pull up what chicken balls look like.
You pull them up
for Phantom outside.
But for $20, you're gonna get like some good ones here, buddy. Rogue. So we got to give you that one firstly. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's actually really good. Okay, so look at that. Gonna get you a few of these, man. Thanks, Rogues. That is really nice. Oh my goodness, that is really. Oh, one more. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that, man. That's awesome. I'm getting Portuguese chicken tomorrow. and that actually will pay for my Portuguese chicken. So you have a okay. Hold on. Do you have a?
Hold on a second. I don't know what rickshaw Chinese food is, but these are chicken balls.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Look how beautiful that is.
A thing of beauty right there.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Beautiful. Okay, that's it. I'm so hungry, and I just had 3 fried egg sandwiches, and they're so good. And and tomorrow I'm having Portuguese chicken.
Oh, another amazing thing.
Oh my god! And then I saw a review. Someone's like, "Oh, it's like I'm not Portuguese or something." Like I didn't know what to order. It's chicken, dumbass. Just point to it.
Chicken.
Hey, Havoc, how's it going? You literally just point. You just say this one, and you get the round potatoes because obvious. If you don't get round potatoes. I mean,
the round potatoes are amazing.
Amazing, right? So you get the round potatoes, you get rice, maybe a salad. I like salad. I love vegetables and salad. I'm not a kid, but you gotta get. It's like
I'm ordering some after the stream, so I'm with you.
I'm so hungry. I'm not ordering anything, man. I still fast. If I break my fasting, I'll go right back to Fat Jay, and you're gonna see me like you're not gonna see my background anymore. People were like, "Oh, you got more stuff in your background." I was like, "No, I got skinnier." And you could see it better. Before it was like this. It's like, what's that poster, bro? Oh, I got a poster, bro. Oh, it's like, yeah. Even these shirts are like still kind of big. I can wrap,
Right.
This is kind of like the tail end. Anyways, okay, that's it. We've talked about food too much. I'm going away, guys. Thanks for coming. Wow, thanks for the super chats and thanks for seeing all the new faces here. We'll be back tomorrow. Sean and I are back tomorrow to discuss He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. We've got 2 more streams to finish season 1 before the movie comes out. So looking forward to that. See you guys tomorrow. Take care.
Hey friends, you've just been listening to J-Man, and he is the smartest person who ever lived. So make sure you like and subscribe.